Yeah.
And so it begins.
So it begins. Another episode. Another exciting episode. So, quick recap of what happened last time with the Swamp Fane reconsecrated and its magic restored. You start to feel the Coven's hold steadily weaken. Though the ruins of Beretz will forever remain a monument to its people's folly, in time, nature will cleanse the land of its corruption. With Baba Lysaga dead, the Coven will eventually retreat deeper into the Shadowfell, and the people of Barovia will be free of the horror of the hags for the time. So, seated by the campfire, as you guys take your long rest, you all took a moment to recuperate, be it via meditation or prayer or whatever. Jean, the Were-Raven Keeper, has seen to the worst of Brom's wounds. Takar, you healed most of it, but she still put his arm in a little sling just in case. The overall mood around the fire is that of celebration, though a small victory today marks a victory nonetheless. Big, huge deal for you guys. After about an hour, you are joined by two other Were-Ravens in service of the Keepers of the Feather, who took, Brom, as he transformed into his Raven form. They took him away, hoisted on a makeshift cloth stretcher between their talons. They headed far west, back to whatever base of operation the Keepers use nowadays. Jean remained to finish her last vigilant watch over the swamp ruins. Now that Baba Lysaga is gone, she has no reason to remain. And thus several hours pass in this peaceful requiem as you all level up to level 10.
Yeah,
I forgot to do that.
I figured you would, so as I'm describing this, feel free to do that. So, Trent, you told me last time that you wanted to do something with the clay child.
Yeah, probably dump the if it's petrified, dump the basilisk thing.
Okay. So, after marking the last of, your Boar's decorative sigils upon your newly acquired gargantuan treasure, the skull, the flying skull, you leave it behind, alone for a moment, and, why, what's up? What did you roll there?
He's got a 2!
That's, I say if you get below average, take average. If you get above average on your roll, then keep that. But yeah.
Look who's laughing now, bitch.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm just gonna take average.
Yeah, same.
How come your average is 5 and his average is 6, I wonder?
He has a higher.
He has a higher die?
D8.
No, good for him. Get that!
Yeah, when I got that boost to increase a skill stat, I'm like, Constitution!
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So, see, now it pays off. You get 1 whole HP. All to yourself. That might save you one day. The amount of times I had enemies remain 1 HP is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna change my wisdom back?
I did.
Oh no, sorry. Wisdom is right. Yes. I'm big dumb.
The potion has worn off long ago. Both the gargantuan size potion and the liquefied weed, whatever you want to call it. So
Yeah.
I fixed that. That should be fine.
You guys can't be frightened ever again, as long as you're
That
within
is
touch
not
distance.
true. Please read that ability again.
While they're conscious.
While you are conscious.
Which is forever.
So, that being said, you leave the flying skull alone for a moment. You pick up this petrified... It's pretty much baked clay remains of an infant that Sparrow burnt in Bubba's hut. The Burn's face is frozen in an expression of pain, and the surface is charred, a deep maroon color. If you want to use the Basilisk Steers, you don't really need to roll anything for that. I usually only make you roll if there's a chance of failure. Uncorking the flask and pouring its contents down upon the petrified child, the stone surface gives off a hiss like that of acid. Slowly, the hardened clay converts into fleshy substance. Earth becomes blood, becomes flesh. When the process is done, the inert child lays still in your hands. A human infant, no older than 2 years old. Then, the thing stirs and begins to cry, a genuine human cry. Congratulations, it's a boy.
Hey. I hold it by the leg. Told you I'd get it alive.
That's not how you hold babies.
Dakar, you're gonna give it, you gotta fuck its neck
I
up.
hold it properly this time.
Okay. I don't want to roleplay dislocating child limbs.
Well, how
I
old's the baby?
don't know.
Because if it's like 3, you can hold a 3-year-old by the leg.
How
I
old
love
are you,
it.
baby?
I literally just said its age. It's no older than 2 years old.
It's
How
all
old are you, baby?
No older than 2 years old, Dakar. Come on.
It does.
Just look at the size of his leg.
That's exactly how you could tell those.
Yo, I can cast daylight now. Huh.
Yay.
You want that or revivify?
I have Revivify. No, wait. No,
But you
I don't.
also have daylight technically with the amulet.
I don't have Revivify. You can
I will take
that.
revivify. There. Also have haste as well.
I have Slow.
Nice.
Alright. So, I guess we're gonna go to the battlefield.
Well, one thing is resolved in time. What are you going to do with a barely 2-year-old baby?
Dakar, we cannot take care of a 2-year-old baby. We barely take care of ourselves. I was high for a whole day.
I think you're still high, are you not? Or did we have enough time?
It's been long enough.
This is like the Hangover 2.
This is part 2 of 3, yes.
Hey man, you won this. Now you can handle the consequences. Like, it's a human
No,
child.
I'm just trying to think of a.
Hey, you
fucking
could just wish for it to be
backpack.
like 10. Full
Not
grown
gonna
adult.
Waste a wish on that.
Sure, don't have to take care of it if it's 20. You can walk and talk.
But then it's just Strahd.
I don't know. Keep it on a leash.
What's your name? Jane Lady.
Jean
Jane.
approaches you, looks down at the baby, and
I
she
push
has
it
some awe and
into her.
wonder in her eyes.
I push it into her.
She grabs it like a mother, looks at it.
Hold on to this baby for us.
Oh, you don't even have to convince her. She looks at it and she immediately falls in love.
I don't fall in love with Strahd.
Doesn't have to be, she says, stroking it.
That's why we're keeping it alive.
Also, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll just go with the flow. I just kind of learned to like go with the flow with this group, just nod and say uh-huh. Meanwhile, maybe perhaps it is better that I take care of this baby. Okay, sure, Strahd, but you know what?
Baby
I'm
crazy.
gonna call him Adrian.
Isn't that
Then
the
the
bit guy?
last name?
What?
Which Murdikov is that?
My
Your
late
late
fiance
dead husband?
that you guys were in charge of escorting. And-
No, he was escorting us, thank you.
Uh-huh.
He,
No, you got a point. Anyway,
That pushed
I
him
will-
off the ledge.
I don't want to hear about it. I am the widow. Yeah, no,
Excuse me.
I will gladly take this baby out of your hands and take care of it.
Thank you.
Point out and say for now.
You could take the baby away from the mother?
She's
It's not her
mom.
baby.
It's lasagna's mom.
It's Lasagna's baby.
Do I get?
And
to
we're the
keep,
godparents.
Does he get to keep the name?
Sure.
Okay. I shall henceforth rename the clay child to Adrian Junior.
Adrian Zarovich.
No, we shall not associate with that name.
Fine.
It's like going up to fucking rescuing an orphan from World War II and be like, your name will be John Hitler.
Wait,
Yes.
So if you were to cast stone to flesh back on it, would it turn back to a golem?
She like hugs the baby as far away from you. Like, yes, maybe. If you cast stone to flesh to yourself, no, flesh to stone on yourself, you will turn to stone as well. Doesn't have to be a baby. So yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright. So for now, she'll take care of it. She will have to walk back to the base of operations because she can't just fly with a baby. No, yeah, she can. She has a hybrid form. Never mind.
I was gonna say I'll make her like a weird thing that she can grab onto. And
She'll be alright. NPCs are not your worried.
Your dragon skull.
But for the time
No,
being,
it's
she'll
fine.
be with the Martikovs. Is my point. That's all I made. I'm.
Oh right, we need to get this thing flying first.
Mm-hmm.
D'Artagnan, how do you feel of carrying this to Jenny's with me?
Yeah, as long as we stop the battlefield first.
Well,
You know.
we could just
Some way.
fly back to the battlefield afterwards and arrive in style.
I already have style. I flex my wings.
Yeah, but you don't
Yeah.
have this bad boy. And I slap the skull.
I slap my skull.
That concussion's really getting to you, isn't it?
Tender spot. Be careful. Don't want to rattle that spot. You
I
find.
don't know. I think my head's got more spikes than skull. But
Your point. You want to impale your hand on your head as
No.
you're doing this, like.
no.
As you guys are discussing plans, you find Hornguard a few feet into the clearing, standing in silence, pensively contemplating. He's just looking up toward the light pillar of Argyvost. The Platinum Vengeance blade is embedded into the soft earth at his feet, and his thin, cadaverous hands rest upon its hilt, the crossguard.
How you doing, homie?
Ooh, I need my filter for this, don't I?
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah, in
last
all
time.
honesty, I completely forgot about this all week.
It's okay, that's why you have the M for.
Yeah.
Absolution. Sometimes it felt like fate asked too much of me, but I held hope. My people are avenged, and I can take my last breath this day knowing that I have redeemed myself. Well, breath, figuratively speaking. He, gives you a smirk, never letting his eyes off the blazing pillar to the west.
A smile. A laugh.
I spent the better part of my own death a misguided villain. I know what it is to descend into madness and grief. But I was redeemed. Perhaps Strahd can one day be judged the same as I. I trust you will see it through when I'm gone, friend.
Oh, damn right. Wait, gone?
Yeah. He extends his hand for one last, bro to bro, hand to hand.
I
What do you
pull
call
him in
that?
for a bro hug.
Oh yeah, he goes in for that. And as he's hugging you, he's he whispers in your ear, I am ready. My soul's burden. It's too much for me. I've had enough. I'm eager to go to that land where the sun kills every question. I don't belong here anymore. He gets out of that hug and looks to you, up at you. Putting a hand on your shoulder, he says, I will never forget you, friends. Burn my body. Spread my ashes somewhere nice.
You got it, homeboy. You take care in that other place.
Wherever it may be. You spend a few moments, solemnly watching the eternal sunrise upon that solitary hill. In time, Vladimir Horngard's body lets out one final whisper. I'm coming, Godfrey. With that, the Revenant's vessel collapses onto its knees and shrivels into everlasting bowed prayer. And even in death, Horngard's smile doesn't waver.
Well.
Loot time! On his body, you find...
Thought you were gonna say I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark, and then he just evaporates into Car's embrace.
No, his body's still there. It's just like that ever-blazing glow in his eyes is gone now. His spirit rests wherever it may be. He has found absolution as a revenant.
Well, shit. Dude, he dead now. He like.
All right,
dead,
loot the
dead.
corpse, Car.
Well, let's get him ready for burning first.
I don't
Which is
care.
technically
I
looting.
don't care if a paladin is charisma-based casting. Fucking, I don't care what your score is. That's why alignment is fucking a DM's pick in this campaign, because the amount of like non-charismatic fucking D'Artagnan is hilarious to witness. It's like, oh no, our longtime companion just passed away. Anyway, what you got?
What you got? Opening up the pocket.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
as
not
he's fading,
fucking
he's
him
still alive. As he's fading away, he's already rummaging through his pockets. Like, oh, don't mind me. I'm. Oh, I guess hugging. That's cool. All right. Oh, nice. Silver amulet. So indeed.
Wait, we already looted his body once.
Yeah, but he was dead.
Dead now.
Yeah, but he was like dead, not dead. You know.
Anyway, it's a joke. Not
No.
serious.
No, you
Shall
can loot
we-
it. You can deadass loot him. I don't care. He has loot on him.
Well, I'm gonna prep him for burning.
Shall we
Okay.
burn him at here?
Well, yeah, burn, make a bonfire.
Nah,
Get the ashes afterwards.
Sure.
What?
Yeah.
Toss
sure.
you a jar of oil and put the ashes in that.
There's oil in here.
Dump the oil in the body, let it on fire, Jagar. Come on.
Oh yeah, mix the oil with the ashes, makes a nice like clay like mass, so you can
And we
out
can
a-
make
We can
like
add
a
more to the
clay
make a
baby.
bust out of him and hang him in Argynvost forever.
Make a baby. All right.
No!
Vladimir,
Stop! Cease!
You're back.
Stop playing God! Stop making clay babies and using hag magic to turn them into humans! This motherless child who don't even fucking know what's his story, where he came from. Like, eat that!
It's like we're truly losing God.
Oh. And
God's like,
truly
fuck,
losing my
reception's
sanity.
dying. I can't get to them.
Oh, yikes.
Wait.
So jokes aside, you do find it's up to you if you want to take it, or you can just keep it with him and burn it with him, forever solidifying his belongings with him to the afterlife. You do find another one of those silver amulets that you already have, D'Artagnan. You know, the ones belonging to the Silver Order. The Soldier Silver Amulet. There's another one if you want another one. As well as an old, but well preserved over all these years, love letter, kept beneath Horngard's broken chainmail. And, I mean, the Platinum Vengeance is yours for taking, unless you want to bury him with it.
I mean, we're
I
burning.
mean, it's not gonna burn, but
I'll put it somewhere, I think.
It's gonna get ruined if you put it in fire.
I'm just gonna put it on my back.
I was thinking the highest peak in Barovia.
Does he really want to be in Barovia?
No.
fucking rip. So,
Okay,
car.
burn the silver locket.
If you're
Thinking you could
taking-
have it, Jakar. You seem to like you quite a bit.
I would rather. Actually, yeah, screw it.
Okay.
A memento to your
So
friend, Dakar.
Go ahead and add it to your inventory, or however you want to remember it.
I'll put Platt back into mine.
Do you know what it does, Trent?
No.
Is that something?
Yes, it does something.
Is it
Gonna. Does this have a name? Probably just card free. Fick.
Yeah, Hongard had another lover. Scandal. That's why he kept all this time and didn't burn or anything. Just wanted to keep the truth of it. That's a lot of dice I just rolled. Jesus. Alright.
We'll just keep it, I guess.
Okay. So you have just add to your inventory Horngard's love letter. Wow, there.
We'll leave it. We'll read it at the end of the game.
Okay. You do
Meta,
that.
break the wall, Takar.
What?
You broke the wall.
We'll read it after we defeat Strahd.
Better.
Alright. So, you spend some portion of your long rest saying your goodbyes to Horngard, burning his body. You have his ashes in the end of it all.
Oh yeah, that's another item to add in.
Yeah. Though it's not really his body, per se. Or at least you wouldn't know.
It's a thought that counts.
It's the sentiment that counts. Whatever soldier was whose body he was possessing, we'll get a general's funeral.
Yep.
All right. Some time passes, and at the end of your long rest, the ring of runes that surrounds the fane begins to oscillate into a pulsing glow. Ark can already feel the magic kind of restore, this druidic magic, this shape-shifting magic that if you guys had a druid would have been awesome, but alas, whatever. It's already returning, but along with that, another sort of school of magic, a teleportation school, oscillates into power, begins to pulse and glow as a magical charge surges between the standing stones like arcing lightning. A figure sparks into the space at the circle's center, and I really hope that... Huh?
Motherfucking Victor?
Yeah, God. No, that's not. He was all like sassy. I got into Captain Swall there for some reason. As you remove your hands, shielding your eyes from the blinding flash, you see not Victor. Disappointingly, God knows where Victor is now. You see Casimir, an actual practice mage who knows how these circles work and knows what's up, and is not gonna vaporize cats or anything. You see Casimir standing at the teleportation circle center, hands grasping what looks like a spell focus that still smolders with arcane energy that he used to cast the teleportation spell. He looks at you all and he's like, impressive. With the fanes restored, you have re-established the teleportation circle network of the Ladies 3. This will come most useful, and it seems our alliance is most fruitful. Alas, I am sure Strahd will soon notice this diminishment of his power. Why is there really sad music playing? Somebody die?
Yeah, Horngard.
It's like fucking Ark. he's like a boombox. He's playing sad music in the corner.
Good pal Horngard. He finished his remnant duties.
Good on him. Somebody gets to find peace. Unlike my sister, cough cough.
She'll find peace eventually, so
we'll get to that. That's what I have you guys here for. Ooh, and what's that? What is that? What an impressive specimen you get. D'Artagnan, please put your pants back up. What an impressive specimen you got there. He points to the skull. Draco Argento.
My skull.
No, it's yours for the keeping. I'm not here to take it away from you. After all, I owe you, quite much. Plus, I have no use for it. You can look at it.
You can look at it. Go ahead.
He's already, kneeling beside it, As he's speaking, he doesn't even look at his sketchbook. He's already making sketches of it. He's so adept at the pen that he doesn't have to look at the pages. And then, notice that he lets go of the pen and it starts writing by itself. And he kind of holds the book in one hand as the pen just dances across the pages, sketching this thing. And he goes on. This one's an adult, judging by the size. Very well preserved, mind you. A good find. Good on you. Although I don't see how you will be able to carry it with you wherever it is you're going next. It being so large. No offense to
strong.
you, hunks, but it is quite large. It's like 10 by 10
Yeah.
feet.
It's a little hot in here.
What do you suggest? We need to bring it to. I point at the map where Jenny is. We need to bring it there.
I could be of help. Consider this a favor paid in advance for your promises to help. So, as I explained before, Trent, Casimir will not be able to make the Kar's Dragon Skull fly, but he can cast an advanced version of Reduce on it, making it 8 times lighter and small enough to fit in your hand for like the next, I'll say, till the stroke of midnight, or until Casimir loses concentration, dies, or his book is destroyed.
Okay.
But he does so. He shrinks the skull. Oh, don't worry, this is not permanent. Like, I'll return to original size. But and he agrees to travel with the party if you intend to climb the mountain by next day. Otherwise, he will wait for you at an agreed upon location.
Time is it now?
It was like break of dawn when you guys invaded Baba Zaga's hut, so it's about noon. No, you guys had a long rest. It's about evening. But
Come morning tomorrow?
What is time?
Yeah.
How about you go to Argynvost, and when we're done with our things, we'll come get you.
Works for him. He's agreed. As long as he's gonna wait for you guys for like a day before he will grow suspicious that you guys bailed on him. But yeah,
I think it should be good for about a day. It shouldn't be that much longer, anyways.
All we're doing is going to the battlefield, and then going to Jenny's.
Oh yeah, the battlefield. Okay, sounds good. Any last minute things you guys want to do before I pretty much move on?
I think I'm good.
I'm gonna speak to God. Do y'all think we can handle anything at the thing, just the two of us?
You mean Iris or like me? DM to players, I'm not gonna put anything there. I actually had a fight planned out, but you guys just defeated Baba Zaga. I feel like we had enough fights in the mire. I think this chapter of the mire is pretty much dealt with. We're pretty much tying loose ends at this point. Further combat will not further the story, so I'm not gonna throw anything at you guys that you cannot handle. Promises.
Okay.
I had something planned out, but I was like, it's really not adding anything. It's just like, oh no, and then but at this point I can't even scare you guys because you guys are level 10. So, raw as written. Fun fact: you have surpassed the module. But that's fine. We're gonna have fun nonetheless. So,
Tarask!
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Let's die.
So you're gonna go to the Dragon's Graveyard?
We'll go to the battlefield.
It shouldn't take very long, and then we'll go right to Jenny's.
No, shouldn't take very long at all. So I'm gonna spawn just you guys, because your guys' tokens the only the ones that matter. We're gonna assume everybody else is with you, but you guys venture up north, following the map. What?
Nothing.
It's like a demon's skull.
Oh, you guys have vision even without your tokens. Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you guys
I'm
venture.
secretly dying on the inside.
What?
Nothing.
You died on the
Yeah,
inside?
your old token is up. Sorry, hold on. Do you want me to change it?
I forgot handsome D'Artagnan.
No, fucking, we're keeping it now. Fuck it, that's funny.
It's good old handsome D'Artagnan.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
no, he's hot!
What'd you do? I
I
drank
don't know
a
how I
youth
can do
potion.
this now. I'm just like, you can be like, yes, witness me.
And then his horns like doing nothing. It's just kind of inside of his body.
Oh, disgusting. Can we talk about your HP pool though? Oh. Anyways.
80? Yeah. Fuck it. 80!
Oh.
Ooh! Ooh!
Ooh. Yeah. So, moving forward, the mist-shrouded, muddy field before you is littered with bones. Bones of men, bones of horses, and bones of dragons. Before you is the lost battlefield of the Battle of Barrett's Mire. You've been able to find this place easily because you have the map from way back from the encampment. do you wish to, like, investigate the area in any sort of way? What are you here for?
You wanted that other piece of your axe, right?
Oh,
What
yeah.
may
the
remain of
legendary axe.
Dorian's axe. However, there's lots of bones here. Bones are handy.
Yeah, fucking D'Artagnan is like masturbating in the corner right now because he's like,
We're gonna like
fucking
hold
good."
the bone and be like, what are you gonna do with the bone?
I
Never just, like, drop it.
I point to your tiny dragon skull.
Listen, I pet the skull.
Yeah.
Hey, Dakar, look, there's an even
Special.
bigger skull right over there. See
It's
it?
not the same. This one's on fire.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on fire.
It
And
is
I
now.
touched the skull and my
It is
form.
now.
Fuck, the big one could be on fire too if you casted it on that. My god, man.
It also has
Hey.
runes in it.
Did you
my
know that you
holy
need
symbol.
rubies to cast a spell, Takar?
I
Hey,
do
stop
have that.
using up all of our ruby dust.
Yeah, I know you do.
No.
Just if you're gonna show off.
Reap the consequences.
So now, mind you, you can still use that. The skull is an individual item. It does cast 40 feet of bright light and 20 feet of... Yeah, whatever, light. It casts light. Does it?
I don't care.
Like glitter of flame, a continued flame can be covered or hidden by
Brightness
smother or
of
quench. A
torch.
flame equivalent is brightness of a torch. I knew it was casting light somewhere, I just didn't say it. But yeah, so you can place it somewhere else and it will make light.
No, I want the skull on fire.
Yeah.
And I want my horns on fire, so I touch all those.
Your horns were already on fire. Don't bother wasting 50 gold
There you go.
worth of rubies. You can deduct from the gems you found. Whatever.
Who has that?
Huh?
You have-
You have it in your bag of holding, I would imagine, because you have the treasure, right? So you have the
Yeah, no, I
Mother's
just
treasure,
don't have the...
and you have Baba Zaga's treasure, right? So those two are all, I'm assuming, in the bag of holding.
Yeah, okay.
I kind of
Clear.
scratched out the ones that you guys used up or somebody else has them. Like, you have the
Yeah.
scroll to Revivify, for example, and Mass Cure. But,
Yes.
500 GP of gemstones, I'm just going to reduce that to 450. That's it.
Right.
You pretty much... Yep. Alright, cool. So the skull is, yeah, it is a
See, it's
flame.
on fire.
Yeah.
Alright, Dakar.
That skull's not on fire. I also can't fly in that skull.
True, Dakar. True.
That's right.
Shall we go towards the big skull?
Yeah, what are we looking for? Like, what does this axe look like?
I pulled out the
You-
other half of the axe. It looks not like
Wow.
this.
It doesn't look like
Thanks.
this. It's fucking good.
You know what? That's a brilliant idea. I'm gonna start looking over here. You look over there.
Alright, so both of you will investigation checks for me as you look about for an axe head. I'll go back to chat to see what you guys have ruled there. That's nice. Okay. So, and that's
fuck
that's a natural
me.
20. So,
I have a
That-
negative too.
D'Artagnan, yeah. D'Artagnan,
I'm not smart. You told me not like the handle, and I'm looking for not like the handle.
yeah. So time has rusted away most relics around this battlefield. You find D'Artagnan, bits and pieces of ruined armor and helms, hilts and swords. You recognize them from both your armies and others. Most of the sword blades are broken or too worn to be of any use. It's been 300 years. No, it's been 30. Sorry. Still.
Oh,
And arrowheads whose shafts have long since given into rot.
my
Weapons
shaft isn't right.
don't last long, waterlogged. Takar.
You want to know what that nat 20 is supposed to look like?
No,
I'm just picking up every single axe head that I find.
Nope.
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 I
Nope.
just
Ooh,
go.
No.
And there's just a big
maybe.
pile.
So, Takar, you do spot a curious find. Seemingly untouched by time, here, there, and everywhere, strewn about and buried in the mud, are peculiar bracelets made from beads of stone and another precious, strange shards the color of ember. Each bracelet features an area of animal teeth, polished talon, bones, and other small charms of fortune. It looks very primitive, very barbaric made. You've never seen such crafts worn by any members of the Silver Order or the Coven, not even the Coven. They seem too primitive to be of any correlation to a civilized army such as Strahd's.
Hey, friendship bracelets.
Sure. Each bracelet, because you have a natural 20, each bracelet has the same area of 3 druidic pictograms carved upon the largest of its beads. One is that of a deer's skull wreathed in vines. The second is that of a spider weaving a web across a starlit sky. And the last is that of a maiden with a third eye upon its forehead.
Huh.
And these bracelets are all over the place. They're as frequent as any other weapon and stuff you find.
I'm gonna yell at D'Artagnan about these bracelets. What do these bracelets mean to you?
Or roll a history check.
Sure. You do know that they have a correlation to the ladies 3, the Rosanna, those 3 Fanes who you guys have been consecrating this entire time. These seem to be some kind of correlation to their symbols. You're not too sure who these belong to, these bracelets, or how old they are, because they seem to be, again, as ancient as the day they were made. So not at all. They have been
pull
worn
out
by
the Rogar skull helm. Do I see any similarities between the two?
You do. Not all of the beads, but I would say a third of them do feature the same Lotharic alphabet that is written on the back of your skull. You know, the name written on the back of your skull, or the prayer, or whatever is written on the back of the skull. It's the same alphabet, so it's the same language.
Draconic, then?
Yes.
Cool.
Lotharic. Lotharic is a more ancient version of Draconic, spoken by the Rogar clan and other clans.
Seems that these belong to the Rogar clan. Takar.
Do you want them?
Sure.
Okay, so
I help them put the
all
bracelets on.
throughout you find and keep 6 of these bracelets.
I put all of them on him.
Alright. Well,
My
I guess I'll don
guide.
them on my horns and stuff.
Awesome. So, D'Artagnan. Takar, do you take any for yourself?
Nope.
Okay.
6. What? Right. 6 bracelets.
It's like you have 6 friends that don't exist.
It's like 2 on each hand, 1 on each horn, 1 on each foot.
Did you use an ankle one, dude? Everyone knows.
I'll leave that for a nose ring, Takar. Thanks.
So you're not too with a 6 history. You're not too sure about anything else, and I mean everything else that you guys guess is speculation at this point. But
I guess I'll.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. Continue, Tom.
No, just like one last thing with the 20 investigation is the jam is it's amber, and you have never seen a gem of this sort ever before. Never seen it sold in any bazaars or anything. It seems like a whole subdivision of its own. I don't want to say species of rock, but
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
yeah, that's it.
I guess I'll pull out the other half of Dan. See if it does anything.
So you pull out the pommel, and no, it doesn't seem to react to the bracelets or the area. Although, as you guys meddle about and you don on these bracelets, they begin to shimmer slightly, not because of the pommel, but more because of the area you're standing in, and maybe even reacting to you yourself. Begin to shimmer slightly, and you hear what is playing on rhythm right now, this gentle droning chime that seems to reverse and reverberate through this land. You close your eyes and try to drown out the buzzing of bloodflies, and steadily you hear the sound of battle fade in. the fog around you begins to grow thick, so thick that you can barely see more than a few feet in any direction. Thankfully, the cars right beside you can make him out, but you can't quite make out what are those strange figures running about behind the fog. Before suddenly, the fog takes on the form of soldiers on horseback charging across the field. They collide with armored pike bearers wearing devil-horned helms. As each soldier falls in battle, it turns into fading mist on the ground. Hundreds more soldiers collide in a storm of screams and clashing metal. You hear a thunderous roar, and a second later, a huge dragon made of silver mist glides overhead, dispersing enemy soldiers with each flap of its mighty wings. Its long reptilian tail slices through the air above you as the dragon carves a swath through the fog, affording you a brief glimpse of a dark mansion, Argynvost, overlooking the valley. A reverberating war cry then echoes throughout as the misty form of a heavy-built dragonborn barbarian charges past you onto the center of the battlefield. Held in both his hands are like these leviathans of a war great axe mounted on a long pole akin to yours, which he swings, cleaving through two enemies at once. The misty shape then turns and bellows in your direction to an assembly line of bowmen that has formed behind you guys, and you hear this booming, gravely commanding voice. Archers, knock, hold! And you watch the murky archers draw back their bows. Suddenly one lets loose an arrow, which sails past the battlefield, hitting no one. I said knock and hold, cunts! Does knock mean draw? Does hold mean loose? No, sir! That's fucking good to hear! Draw! The commander raises his hand, watching the advancing undead armies of Strahd von Zarovich approach closer. Loose! And then the whistle of dozens of arrows is the last you hear before the misty visions fade back into foggy haze.
Takar, I think I'm still tripping.
You know, I saw it too, so like...
We both tripping.
Dorian voice really does a number on my fucking throat.
Well...
As the mist disperses, you spot a lone, ghostly figure seated atop a gargantuan skull, that same skull you noticed at first. The remains of some ancient demon, by the best of your guess, you're not too sure. But the figure is just over yonder.
Should we go say hi?
I guess so.
As you approach, you also note a large beast huddled close to the skull. It was first kind of overarched and hidden behind it, but as you approach, you can spot it. And occasionally, it lets out a heaving sigh. And as you approach, it turns its gargantuan head towards you and lets out a bellow.
That's loud. Good lizard.
How do you react?
Looks like a war beast.
It does.
Just back away, dude.
So, the roar of the beast was more directed as a threat towards you, Takar, but it doesn't seem to be threatened or aggressive toward you, D'Artagnan.
Alright, stay there, Takar.
Alright, I'll back up.
And
I have something that belongs to you, I think. Talking with the ghost.
So you talk to the ghost.
You touch it. Is it a ghost?
Would D'Artagnan recognize who this is?
I'm a fanboy.
Then you recognize who this is. It is indeed the ghost of King Dorian, of the Roger.
He's angry.
He's
always
angry. Yeah. Listen, we had a campaign. He's always angry.
He's always angry.
You come. At last. The figure stands up from its seated position and more hovers than steps off the skull towards you. Its eyes, gleaming between the pommel in your hand and the axe head lodged in the underside socket of the beast you're standing before. The skull, rather.
Killed that thing.
Fuck yeah, he did. It was glorious.
Impressive. I'm sure it was.
Low key, Trent, this is Hunter talking to Hunter.
Yep.
so weird.
Fuck both of you. Y'all are mean.
No, it's fine.
Why?
Mean.
It's technically you.
I know it's me. It's weird.
Oh, I'm fine.
Trust me, it's as weird to me as it is for you. It's like looking in a mirror, man. Look at his handsome face. You remind me of me when I was 2 centuries younger. Exactly 2 centuries younger. I know I'm being so specific, man. Maybe because I can't count past number 2.
Hey man, I can only get to 5.
Anyway, I know what you're here for. He points toward the axe head on the ground. It seems that in 30 years, nobody has come to reclaim. Nobody was as big as a fanboy of mine to come and reclaim this axe head. Nobody. It seems like people forgotten. Good old Dorian, the unshakable, the unbeatable. But not you. Oh no, my handsome lad, not you.
What about that last part of that sentence?
Who's your
I
friend?
raised my finger when he said unbeatable, and then I put it back down.
Who's the little one over there? And he kind of points a finger, like in a challenge, towards the car.
That's the car. Great hand. I do
Little.
the little gusto thing. He does. And you put up on the skull. Yeah.
Piss on the ground and nothing comes out because he's a ghost. Boros. Oh,
Yeah.
high and mighty, are you? Too good to
Always.
come here and shake me hand. I'm turning to a
That thing
pirate.
doesn't want me here.
What was its name, Hunter?
Snaps.
Snaps. It's okay. It's okay. You can eat dinner later. It's a friend. And Snaps, which I'm thus renaming him as we speak. is okay. Snaps. It is. No, Snaps.
More like Lizard Beast of Barris Meyer.
There we go.
Wow, that joke is so good. I just read words that were on the screen.
If you're such a fanboy, you know how this axe works. As soon as it has a new owner, you know what happens to me.
Yeah. You go in the axe with the rest
Yeah,
of your
fuck, I don't get a rest, do I?
No.
That's okay, I get to kick ass and kick ass. And I'm all out of kick ass, I'm sorry. But no, jokes aside, unless you want to roleplay anything else with your, I don't want to say ancestor, but whatever he is to you, your Justin Bieber, whatever.
Inspiration for being a big, strong boy.
Yes. So the way this is gonna work, Hunter, if you do wish to claim your well-earned prize after Baba Zaga, you look at the great axe handle. Time has weathered it, but nonetheless, it's still maintained that ethereal glint of the Rogar magic. It's once glory is now faded into memory unless you choose to maintain it. This axe head, assembled together with the blood spear, Dan's pommel, and Lorx's bane to make a second, to just give it some substance. To restore it, will form Dan, the Great Axe.
Dude.
Yeah.
Please remove Bloodspear from your inventory and add this item to yours.
Find it somewhere.
I can add. I'll tell you what. I'll add a Great Axe to your inventory. Just to get rid of Bloodspear and Dan's pommel.
Here it is.
Thank you.
Oh man, I just lost it again. Fuck.
How?
A lot of things in my inventory,
Suppose.
and they're both gone.
Okay, so it is you gain +2 bonus to attacks with damage with made with sharp two-handed great axe. Great axe +2 added to your inventory, and thus
Okay.
thus renamed to Dan. There we go. I'll put it at the very top of your weapons. There's other properties to it. When you throw this weapon at an enemy, you may expend one bonus action to make this axe fly back into your hands from its current location, as long as it's no more than 60 feet away from you. Any enemy or object between you and the axe when you activate this ability must make a DC 15 dexterity save or be hit. If the axe was lodged in a creature, the creature automatically fails to save and pretty much suffers damage. Damage dealt with this weapon to objects is maximized. That is a property of Sharp. Think of it like a siege weapon. The axe's pommel still features the javelin launcher, and a creature attuned to this weapon is granted once per long rest rage, and recovers HP on kills as described in Bloodspier's properties. You will. It still maintains the properties of. What am I talking about? Lorx's Bane?
Yes. So the evil lineman.
It kind of already does that with the objects, because plants are objects. But if you're evil alignment, pretty much you suffer thorns. Yes. But that is it. Let me know if you need any help managing the weapon, but it's in your inventory, so you manage it yourself. I almost vomited twice there. That was gross.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
All right.
and last property, as you equip the axe, unless you want to say any over your last goodbyes. He is
Will
now
be
with
remembered.
you forever.
Hey, look, look at my axe.
That's an axe.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Looks like you're gonna hit things pretty hard.
There.
Well, did you get what you needed?
I think so. It snaps. You wanna come?
So it makes the exact same sound as those fern lizards, but much deeper and much slower. I'm gonna attempt it, because fucking Chris, what was it? What was the fucking sound?
Something like that, right?
Yeah,
like that.
It sounds retarded.
Bigger. Is it a bigger Fernantho?
No.
This is what Fernando will turn into.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm a pet Fernantho more.
Yeah. I let him sniff the axe.
No, remember what was the sound we actually had for it in the last campaign? Oh, I remember now.
It's from Star Wars.
Yeah, it's this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Fucking good times.
Yeah. Yeah, and then fuck. Oh, what's his name? I forget his name. He had the battle ostriches.
Rest in peace. Anyways. Yeah. Sticking to this, expedite forward, you now have that mount you dreamt about. He is not subtle. He is quite large. He's a big boy. But there you go.
Mount my mount.
If you mount you, if you insist, roll me a fucking dexterity save. Oh, fucking.
Deck save.
Oh, I mount my mount. That's what you said. I thought you were referring to me like mount me my mount. I'm like, if you
Oh
insist.
no, no.
That's what I thought you said. I was like, oh, okay, why? But okay. Cool. No, but drug aside, you automatically succeed all animal handling checks made against the lizard.
Do I have
beast
to
of Bear's
unattune with something, by the way?
Line. You unattuned with a blood spear.
Right.
It's pretty much an upgrade. Direct upgrade is the reward
Cool.
for Baba Zaga, and plus to give you a signature weapon because we all have one. Can you roll it for me? I'm just curious to see what it does.
Yeah, I will.
Sneer attacks.
Yeah.
First one.
No, first one's a Durst Family Longsword. It's at the bottom.
I see. You. Okay.
It has rolled surprisingly low.
No, that's...
Cast.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay. You have Smite on. Is that alright?
Smite is not on.
Mm-hmm. See, I want to fix in glitches before they happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I see. Please restore your. Please restart your roll 20, Hunter. You are lagging behind. That's fine. You click. You click the Brandon Smite when you meant to click the Dan, but.
I see. I will.
You're
I see the
unsynced.
game.
Yeah. There we go.
Right, just loading in.
That's
Bye,
better.
RAM.
Slashing plus. Okay, cool. Cool. So there's that. There's a 32 hit. Yes, he does. Fuck it. But anyways, for the sake of this, mount your mount. There you go. For the sake of expediency, what are we doing heading forward?
Jenny?
Jenny's right, the car?
Yeah.
Yep, get the car's skull, fly, and
There's
we off.
a black dot of the snow
Where?
right here for some odd reason.
It's black.
Yeah.
Like it's black for you guys, because it's not black for me. I'll
Yeah,
just do-
Everything's fine for me right
yeah,
now.
you
Inside
don't
of
have to
that
draw
is
on the map. I get it. I'll just delete it.
Oh, there.
Thanks. It wasn't black for me, but okay, that's fine. So here you go. By the way, here's the handout for your lizard beast, and it is in your control. So the beast is huge, meaning it's 15 by 15. It will not fit through doors.
Yep.
So it's mostly used outside, but it is in your control pretty much. So I'm gonna make it in player journal, and then Hunter P controls it. There you go. So now you can go to his character sheet and just don't change anything in it.
Okay.
But yeah, you could see why why certain things.
Yes.
Anyway, but have fun with that. Heading to Jenny's is a... Okay, let's do that. So your journey down the Old Svalage Road proves uneventful, save for having an awesome fucking lizard beast right on. I'm guessing the car is staying on foot?
Yep.
Okay, because this lizard beast can... What's the speed? It pretty much... It's 10 feet faster
40.
than you. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's gonna
It's only 5 faster than us.
Okay, it's gonna maintain a march.
I was just say, I'll keep a jog up.
Yeah, no, it's
Go,
fine. It's
work
not
out.
gonna outrun you if D'Artagnan doesn't want it to. I'm just saying. That being said, the journey proves uneventful, save for a group of the occasional screeching swarms of bats darting between the trees, or the howl of wolves in the distance. You take the trail that leads off toward Jenny's cabin, walking past the familiar sign that reads, "Solicitors will be stewed." The pungent odor of forest mushrooms wafts toward you as you approach closer toward the wooden, moss-covered cabin with its jars full of fireflies clanking in the light breeze. Standing within the hut are 3 figures. You can kind of see them through a window. One is the crooked and old green-skinned figure wearing that large pink sun hat. No, Jenny. Another is short, that of a halfling dressed in fancy clothes and bearing scars upon his face, left there by god acids. The last is that of a lizard folk with a quiver and bleach bone bow strapped across his shoulder.
Wait, where's what's her face?
You cannot Spot, what's her face? Yeet.
Oh yeah, she has almost the same name as the lizard folk.
So you're talking about Ushag.
The Thirsty Three, yeah.
Yes. So
These
Ushag is
look
nowhere
like
to
the
be seen.
Thirsty Three.
Yeah, no, indeed it is Jenny, Bungho, and Uhag, respectively. Approaching the door, you do hear them converse and recognize their voices. It seems that Jenny is in the middle of haggling with two adventurers. You kind of hear her voice be like, "Ah, the fate bauble. It has picked you. It has? Yes, you're the chosen one. Chosen for what? To own the fate bauble. Ooh, that'll be 300 gold. What?
I'm gonna go in.
Like, as you go in, you're gonna see Bongho shrug and be like, "Oh, can't argue with that." And he just hands her 300 gold and takes what looks to you like a glass marble.
That's a smart move, bud. Smart move.
He gives you finger guns. I know it is. Oh, I'm not gonna afraid. I'm the chosen one.
Yep.
Lifts
You
up in the
definitely
air.
are.
So as
What?
yeah, what?
Did you say he lifts up into the air?
Yeah, he lifts it in the air like with.
I thought you said like he starts ascending.
Yes.
He's the chosen one.
Yeah.
Well, he was chosen for something. Whether that's Cthulhu nomming on him is something else.
Who the fuck is Cthulhu?
It's your dad.
Okay, cool. As you enter, Jenny turns to you all with like a beaming smile, Ooh. Well, more customers. Hello and welcome. Today is a most profitable day indeed. What do you bring to old Jenny this time?
Sure. Show her the thing.
I have a favor. I got this, and I pull out the skull,
Ooh.
and I want it to fly.
Ooh. I can do that, yes. I like the flames. Nice touch.
Thank you.
The whole preachy sigils on it, not my thing, but you know what? You do you, man. Yeah, I can make it. I can make it fly. What will I give Jenny in return?
What?
Wanda smiles.
I don't want my old
Shit.
junk back.
Oh,
I
right,
sold it
not
to you because I
good.
couldn't sell it. Because I couldn't sell it.
Now,
Do we have any Vistani spell gems left?
hold on.
I don't think so.
I have 2 cave fishers in the basement of Argynvost. We're breeding them. Would you like some babies?
That's a good deal, Jenny.
Rule persuasion with advantage.
With advantage.
Without insight checks, you can tell that she really likes the deal. It's just a matter of rolling 24, apparently. Ooh. But
You get
alas,
first
I don't
say.
trade in advance, my boy. If we're to do this, you'd have to sign a contract, if you will.
That's fine by me.
I don't like the sound of contract.
An IOU.
read.
You don't like the sign of it. Do you propose an alternative?
I'll just read over the contract before he signs it, if that's
You
okay.
do that.
Yes.
Maybe
I
you
was
shouldn't
gonna
be a
read over-
racist little shit and just go about killing my own kind and thinking that we're all bad. I have good
See,
intentions. I just don't want to get cheated out of a deal.
Yeah, come on, Jenny's
Why
been
would
nice
he?
to us the entire time.
Jakar is the most innocent soul in this land, Jenny. You would
I
never.
disagree. The most innocent salt in this land is this, and she points to like a ginger child that's like working in the back of her lab that you recognize. You rescued her from the wolves.
Oh, hey, what's she doing here?
She's my assistant. Been so for years.
Well,
But I'm not gonna get
No.
into that because my sister doesn't want to play this
oh
game.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
She had a story. She had a purpose. But she's
Well.
my child, and you don't. You smell like somebody who's guilty of making babies out of clay. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just getting vibes off you.
We didn't make the baby.
So you
Jakar, let's
confirm
be
it.
honest. You literally took a
No.
golem
It was
and made it into a human.
And I brought it back to life.
It was already alive as a golem.
It was dead. I brought it back to life.
Yeah, but like you
Listen,
took something that you
golem
could, like,
lives
throw-
matter. I'm not gonna open up jar for
Yeah,
if you want
Debbie.
this deal or not.
I would also like to apologize firsthand on the fact that we had to deal with Baba
Wow. So it's like that, eh?
Or how
And
about a
I thought
toe?
eggs had the crooked.
Or would
humor.
you like toe Taylor's toes? I have a couple.
You also have her head too.
And but that's mine.
How would you feel if I like offered you like Dragonborn tongue just for
I
lunch?
just walked through a whole graveyard full of the skulls. I cannot be faced.
Well, I suppose stone hearts don't bleed. Let's
like
let me just procure this contract real quick for you. No thanks, I don't want parts of my coven. Fucking
Her
I'm
coven.
gonna give the shrug.
they're all
over to, like,
hags. She's just smart
questioning
about
hand.
choosing sides. So she procures a wand of some sort, and you kind of see her kind of waft it, give it a few shakes before it activates. So you will give me the firstborn, the first litter of your boost-producing crawlies. In exchange, I will make this skull fly. That is the deal?
That is the deal. Make sure the skull reacts to whatever I want in the ways of flying, you know.
Damn it.
I fall for that. I know the rules.
Fine. But I get...
If it has another litter, you can have that too.
I don't need more than one litter. I can breed them.
True. That's what we're doing, right? So. But wait, that's incest, dude.
What do you think they do on a daily basis?
I
I was a product of incest. Nothing wrong with me. How I twitches a little bit.
Would you like this bloody? Would you like this bloody tea set?
Also, that's a lie. She's a hag. What the fuck am I talking about? But whatever.
It's good
Is it
enough.
incest though? I guess it's incest if your sister birthed you.
Oh, Jenny. How
Anyway,
about these
what?
pipes of haunting?
What?
Pipes of haunting.
Ooh, deal. Crawlies
Cool.
and these pipes of hunting, which you guys have no use for.
Sounds good to me.
All right, and she prods your hand with a wand, and this does so. It's more annoying than painful. Like a little green mark spreads on your hand. It's kind of the same one that you got the first time when you delivered that satchel to Watcher.
Yeah.
Same deal. Same mark. No ill intentions. You just never cheat a hag. You cheat me,
Don't
you get
plan on it.
cursed. You will have. I will know when they gave birth. I have
was
my
gonna
ways.
say. My first question was, what happens if he's actually an imp?
If
Yeah, you
what?
can just pick them up if you know they gave birth. You can just go pick them up.
What if, like, it doesn't have the seed to do it, you know?
That sounds to me like a you problem. Anyway,
Oh.
she takes the skull out of your hand, and
Alright.
it doesn't seem to consider that it's on fire or anything. And she just kind of like throws it haphazardly into the cauldron and just watches it like bubble for a good half an hour. Just watches it. You think
Jenny,
magic's
oh,
complicated? It's really not.
suppose
It's mostly
not.
just wishing for things to happen, and then you just
What if
watch
I, like,
the pot. Yeah,
Touch the pot.
it's scalding hot.
Like the smell of burnt beef.
So, are you saying that whatever's in there will make things fly?
Sure. This is mostly for show.
Oh.
I could just make it fly by touching it, but I just wanted to make you wait for half an hour. Anyway, here it is.
Oh. I was getting ready to throw something in.
No,
Well,
it has to be the
alright,
will of the witch.
Oh.
She does throw a few like weird mushrooms here and then. There's the powder of substance you don't recognize. Does her weird magic and then just babbles nonsense into the pot. But eventually, she hands you the skull. Now, the way this is gonna work, the skull would not be able to rise above 10 feet off the ground, but it will still have a fly speed of 40 feet.
Sounds good.
It can still hover 10 feet above the ground. If you hover 10 feet above the ground and then go over a spot like a trench or something, you will fall into that trench.
Alright.
Alright? The skull's magic is weird in nature and requires a compliment to activate the skull. You have to say something nice to it to activate it. And then the spell lasts until you can't dispel it with another compliment.
Sounds good.
Oh, pretty boy. You get shot by another, you pretty bitch, and then it just drops.
You have to do a compliment.
You have to be like nice to it. It's how
Be
hag
nice.
magic works. I just want to be said something nice now and then.
Hey, man, this is good work.
And
You
she
do good,
puts
Jenny.
the pipes of hunting on her shop pledges. One more magic item to sell to adventurers. Which the bard in the room immediately is like, ooh. And as
Still
you guys
got enough gold to
leave,
buy that?
you're just gonna leave with the sound of Bunghole trying to haggle for the very item you could just
Not
given
yet.
to him.
I ain't leaving yet.
Oh,
Where's
okay.
Usheg?
Uheg is like turns to you, is like, we don't know. Weakest link fell behind.
What? Where?
Yeah, we went to search for that thing that's outside the window there, and
I
couldn't
out
find
the
it for the longest
Oh,
time.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Fuck me. Fuck
That's the
me.
salamander?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
You tell me. You're the
Well,
one
I
who
mean,
gave
I
us the
guess you guys
quest.
never completed that quest now, did you?
Is it? I'm just assuming that you guys found it before us, and now we're just rubbing it in our faces.
No, it's my mount now, but like, where exactly?
Yeah,
did
that's
you
rubbing
lose?
it in our faces.
Where exactly did you lose Uche? Ucheg.
She had a name. We went between what was it, Bunghole? You said between Kreshk and Valaki. So like
Here.
Okay, but where's the last place you saw her?
he takes your map and just kind of points like
Google, shut the hell up.
here. I know, right? Google does that to me too.
I guess we should go look.
Like, fucking no, fucking,
Down the road.
don't make me think about this shit down the road. You know, she is.
You
She,
want us
she
to go
just
look for
charges
her?
things. She just berserks and charges things. And last time we saw her, she was butt naked, charging into the woods, chasing over some sound she heard. That's the last time we heard her. We're not gonna chase her into the woods.
Why
that's
was she
death.
butt naked?
Ah,
She's
that's another
barbarian.
story. We're not gonna diverge into that.
Wait, what? Oh no. That's
Alright,
the side I want to see. We gotta go get on that.
To each their own. But, like, do you think she needs help?
But what?
Do you,
I like the pictures that image.
do you think
That's
she
another.
needs
That's
our
another
help?
feature of Bunghole. He keeps looking for comedy, and every time he's just like hears something, he's like, "Oh, that's good. I'm gonna write that in." But just the word "but."
But
Just the word. Do you think she needs help?
Oh, you know, she kicks ass. She can probably tank this whole place. Oh, of course, if she wasn't the chosen one. Of course.
yeah, just
Maybe she needs help. I don't know, man. Like, you guys have like one AFK party member. Do you care about him? No.
we have like several.
Yeah.
You're just making my point for me.
I mean, like, she's naked in the woods.
She's an orc. Isn't that how they like usually do their shit?
I thought she was a half orc.
Is that how they're halfway do their shit?
I mean,
That's why she's
Dakari-
only. That's why she's only missing pants and not the full thing.
why
Dakari,
is
I
she
suppose. You
We're
know
not
what?
gonna
The
talk
best-
about it. We're just gonna mention it teasingly and never talk
more
about it.
questions in my head?
It's the beauty of storytelling. It's like the original Star Wars trilogy, Dakar.
What the
They
fuck
talk
is Star
about
Wars?
the Clone Wars. Shut up, you little thing. Talking
That's
to Dakar.
mean.
I don't even know what the Clone Wars are either.
Exactly. And then they're like,
Number
"Ooh,
2
the
never
Clone
came
Wars."
out in my universe.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Alright,
Alright.
so you know, alright, we'll just be on our way then.
Alright, buds. For doing good effort,
Buds.
and we didn't want to just give them a little bit of money. How much money did we offer you?
Doesn't matter, you guys didn't finish the quest, we'll just give you a compensation money.
Yeah, I'll tell you, life sucks that way. Sometimes you fail quests and you don't get anything and you just waste your time. But it's okay, I'm the chosen one. I'll get over it.
Speaking of which,
I'll be fighting
point
Strahd in no time.
I point out Argynvost to him. We'll be rallying troops here at some point in the near future.
Why are you rallying troops in our base, man? Why are you treading our
That's
territory,
not your
man?
base.
Okay, whatever you
That's
say,
our
man.
base.
But that's no way to talk to the chosen one. But you know, I'm not gonna tell you how to live.
I'm gonna grab the orb from his hand.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He's not even gonna
Swallow it.
contest.
Eat it. Just fucking eat it.
I'm just
Hey
gonna
man,
look at
that's
him
not cool. That's over the chosen one. It chose me.
but it's in my hand.
And then Jenny turns to you like, ooh, it seems the bauble of fate has chosen you. That'll be 300
I'm not
gold.
paying you, Jenny.
Oh.
I take it out of the car's hand.
See?
Ooh, the bauble of fate. Okay, I'm gonna stop this game
All
now.
of fate is a whore, dude.
It's fine. Maybe the chosen one was in me all along, and I don't need fake bubbles. I have learned a valuable lesson this day. Thank you so much, Dakar. We're gonna take our leave now.
I put the orb back.
Where are you heading?
Oh
in
no,
case
no,
we run
you
into
keep it.
Ghakis?
I don't need it anymore. I am above that now.
You
I'm
spent
going to
300 gold on this.
You know what?
Please.
It's just things. There's higher things that matter, and that's adventure. And I thirst for it. Let's go, Uheg. Adventure awaits.
Ooh,
Where
hey,
are you
please
going?
take this orb.
So we
I'll
can
take
tell
this
your
orb,
other
but not because you
companion.
told me to. Adventure awaits.
Okay, we'll just tell her you went on an adventure if we find her.
If you find her, tell her she has a nice spot. What? No,
Hey, tell her yourself, you coward gnome.
Can we just give her pants?
She's got pants. She had pants on when we met her.
Took them off.
Well, maybe she wanted to be free, Dakar.
Well, I'm just saying, we should give her pants. When
Do
we
you
see
have
her?
a spare set of pants? I suppose I pull it up. The disguise kit. Wear this.
Welcome
Maybe.
to Curse of Strahd, where we have no moral dilemma about leaving behind the most valuable NPC in the game, or concerns about a BBG, but boys, the moral dilemma over if a made-up NPC orc has, or indeed has not, pants. D&D.
She needs
can't.
pants, dude.
She needs pants, Tom. It's just being Trent. We're having too much fun here with the pants.
Also, did you just
Speaking of
offer
which-
this guy's get her gooch to hide the fact she doesn't have pants?
No,
Well,
no,
you
no.
can paint. We can.
I
paint
have
pants.
2 sets of uniforms, which are like I think those assassins we
You
killed.
know what? If you find Ushag in the wilderness somewhere, then all the power to you.
All right, Takard, you want to head down this road and take the long way to Mount Ghakis? Suppose it's the same distance.
I mean, I guess
All right.
we've never been up here.
No.
Do you want to check it out?
Do you want to check it out?
I don't really care.
I mean, we have time. We have like
Well, actually,
one day
hang on.
for this guy.
Esmeralda said she was going back to her base. Wasn't that
Which
it?
is this base?
I think so. Guess we can go say hi. Tell her we have a baby Strahd. Actually, maybe don't tell her we have a baby Strahd.
Probably don't tell her. Probably
Don't.
I shouldn't even told them.
Actually,
that it was
hang on.
Baby Strahd.
I pull out. Do you still have the emerald, the car, this Genesis seed?
The broken one?
Yeah.
The one without magic, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jenny.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's what question I should have asked.
Hey, you fix this?
Yes.
Make this back to the
Hags
Genesis.
are the only creatures who can fix magical items in this universe. I mean,
All right, well this was
this
the Genesis
world
seed.
here.
Good. How much?
You know me. I don't care about gold unless I'm cheating people out of it just for kicks of it. But you guys are high. Why am I giving her this voice?
I'll pee in a vial.
Gross.
Of a dose of
What do you take me for?
belladonna.
I don't need your
I don't-
urine. I need you to wait while the DM opens up the table of things that she wants.
Wait for it on the bottom of the list. Pee in a vial.
I pull out
No,
that
I know
big
it by
frog
heart.
tongue. Would you like one of these?
I know it by heart. It's number 4.
Number 15. Burger.
So that will be
Either vial.
restoration.
Oh, that's
Swear to God, it's pee in a vial.
No, fuck off. I'm just reading the other ones just to see if there's something better. Oh, that's dark. Well, I guess it is a higher tier spell. Allow Jenny to remove one of your fingers to use as a spell component for the spell. Jesus.
All right, do it.
No, that's not it. I'm just reading the other ones. I'm just fucking. That's
Oh.
dark. You guys already did that.
Jenny, you're going a little crazy.
She looks down at your hooves, the car, and she's like, "Them are mighty good feet.
They are. They lift
A
me.
little unkempt, even for my standards. Would you like a little manicure?"
Get with the car. She might cut off.
You know, I haven't had a manicure in a real long time.
Just take a seat, and she kind of waves over to like a makeshift wooden bench seat, whatever, like a more fucking pedicure chair, whatever you want to call it. Take a seat, relax. Let me work you. That's all I ask. Just let me work them feet for you, and yeah, I'll restore this thing in no time. She takes it out of your hand and she tosses it over her shoulder into that cauldron. Doesn't even look at it. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I take off the boot.
This is a little sketch.
So as you settle down and
And
relax,
3 minutes.
she starts to like dip your feet in like lukewarm water. She applies some kind of powder to it that makes it like it makes your flesh all tender and nice, and your fur on your feet all like smooth and conditioned. And then she draws the bath away, and she dries your feet, and then she starts munching on your feet, like just trimming your hooves with her teeth.
I'm just gonna look over at D'Artagnan and just like have
And
the most questioning look.
as you accept this, she like now and then like spits into a little like cup in her hand, and it just see a mixture of her saliva and your trimmings, and she just trims your nasty ass hooves. You just didn't keep them, you know. Ooh, girl, you gotta keep them feet in good condition.
Hold back the throw up.
She's enjoying herself, and this lasts for a painful half an hour. By the time she's done, the cauldron lets out a little ding like a microwave ready. She reaches into it, reaches the gem, and it has the same green glow that it had before D'Artagnan speared through.
I will never forget this experience, Jenny.
Neither will I.
I'm vomiting.
Oh,
gonna go away
wait! And she gives you a bucket to vomit into. I need to keep this.
Oh, fuck you! I just chew the bucket away. You don't get any of this.
No, too late. She already happily waddles out, and she's stockpiling bucket of dragonborn vomit and half spit, half. These are rare components, guys. This is prime stuff. You get this. This is a discount for you guys.
I cough up a lung. It is now. I'm dying.
You should probably stop
on the
smoking,
floor.
man.
Alright, well, thanks, Jenny.
Despite how gross this whole experience was, your feet have never felt better.
I know.
Hey, Dakar, if we ever free
And
this
that's
place,
what makes it worse. Like, no, I'll crave this. This has awakened a new thing in me.
now you have a foot fetish, but it's reversed.
But anyway, jokes aside, yeah, the gem is restored.
Cool.
Alright.
Pull out the little raven statue and
Yeah,
Take it
it
to the
comes to
winery.
life, and you want to like attach it and send it to the winery,
Yep.
pretty much.
we have another one. One more to go.
For sure. Do you want to write any words?
The Myers dealt with.
You can spare the raven, and just send it with what's her face, Jean and the baby, because she's.
Oh, yeah,
heading that
they're
way
walking.
anyways. Yeah, they're
Jean?
walking with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
fixed the Genesis seed. Would you mind
Thanks.
taking it back?
She
Since you're
gives
heading
you a
that
smile, and she's like, for once, D'Artagnan, you did something right. I'll gladly take it back.
Thank you,
Yeah, she called you out.
Jean.
It's just a way to tease each other.
I've run away to cry.
No, you're so mean to everybody, but you're so sensitive. It's a conflicting, complex character. But yeah, no. So Jean's gonna go with the baby child and with Myrtle to the winery.
Okay.
Since Myrtle has no business in venturing to Mount Ghakis, she's not willing, and frankly, she would rather.
Yeah.
She's a child. She has her limits. She would like to rest.
We're
And
gonna say hi to
Merle. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't quite know her whereabouts.
So, yeah.
Like, you
So-
have hearsay.
Yeah.
but, like-
So you want to check out the base ticker?
Yeah, let's go north to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Loki's
So this
not
won't
prepared
take
for that,
long
but I'll
going-
do it.
Going
What'd you
40
say?
feet is. Oh yeah, Tom's not prepared for that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. I just have to
Burn
go-
this, burn this, burn it all!
No, I'm not burning anything. You guys are proceeding at a fun pace. I have to find it. There it is. I'm just gonna run from the module very
That's
much.
me every day I wake up finding the will to actually not just go back to sleep.
Let me
forever.
just seek the map for
To
it,
actually
okay? 'Cause
nut.
It's
Damn, Dakar, I
oh.
didn't know you had a trouble nutting. That's awful.
at least I have a map for it.
Hey man,
Sorry to
things
hear that.
happen.
So you head over north. It's an hour's journey, not too bad. Let me you guys let me
It's
know
not
if you have-
midnight yet.
no. I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was, right?
I want the
Oh
skull.
yeah, Dakar, did you get a pair of goggles so you don't get any bugs in your eye?
Let me just delete all the tokens that are not here because you guys pretty much killed these people.
That sounds bad.
Hmm?
I
No, you don't worry about it. I guess I
I'm
should
sorry.
give you
What was the half orc's name again?
Ushag.
Wasn't
Ushag?
that really similar?
Uheg is the lizard folk.
There it is.
Yeah, they're similar.
Uheg, Ushag.
They're similar for a reason. So I'm gonna run this. Yeah, from the module. I'm just opening the page and everything, and I'm spawning you guys in with your tokens. Just you two for now. So let me know if you have visual. In 3, 2, 1, and Takar. Oh, Takar is glitching on me.
Sorry, I was just in the washroom.
I have vision.
Okay,
I
awesome.
do not have vision.
You do not. Very bottom.
Correct. Oh, okay, maybe I do. One sec, I'll scroll. Just gonna sit my fat ass down.
Yep, you should be.
Ah,
having
vision.
So.
That is a long ass map.
So you come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with a collapsing scaffolds and clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffins statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered in mud that you recognize belonging to a Vistana.
Hey, look, we were right.
As soon as you entered the vicinity, I'm gonna say like 100 feet away from this tower, you felt any source of your magic wane away, as if the weave is so disrupted. Yes,
My horns.
as if
My skull. I take the skull out quickly and put it on the before it enlarges.
I'm just reading this. Yeah, no, dead ass. Like everything that is connected to the weave in here is so disrupted that it just fizzles out. Your horns, the flame skull, your ability to cast. Everything just grows dull magic-wise.
I pretend to shoot a firebolt up the sky.
Yes, nothing happens. You just wave your hand upwards, and not even sparks fly off, as if like an EMP, a magical EMP, was set off.
Magic EMP.
Anytime magic.
That's a mood.
All right, let's go knock on the door.
Okay.
Bovines first.
Anything
Okay.
important I should know? No, it's nothing that you characters would know, so we'll just go with it as it's written. That's cool. Tower. Shit. But I need visual aid. So where's my DM layer? Okay, so you walk past the barrel top wagon, yeah,
Aye.
Yeah.
and yada yada. The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the intel above the door is a word. I changed it. I have to remember what's his name.
What's
Aslan.
the word? It says Aslan?
It says Aslan.
That mean anything to you, Dakar?
Not that I know of.
Maybe speak it. Aslan.
Aslan. Oh wait, why are we thinking there's magical stuff inside this anti-magical place?
That is true. How about we try opening the door?
How would we knock on the door?
I knock on the door.
Okay, hold on. I have to read, guys. I'm sorry, but like this is one of the, I did not prepare for this tower, so I'm reading on the go. There's a lot. There's a lot. So
I'm sorry. When Trent's like,
first and
"Oh, we should do
foremost,
this."
here's what you see on the door. Okay.
That looks like a big explosive ward, like the one in the house. Remember, Dakar?
So that being said, you still knock on the door.
No.
Okay. I'm trying to speed read this shit.
Okay. But like there's no magic in this area.
Where is there?
We'll never find out until I knock on that door.
I stand away from the door.
Wait, you're right. I back over to here. I pick up a rock.
Alright. I back up as well.
I throw the rock at the door.
Oh.
So as soon as the rock hits the metal framing of the door, you see live lightning just repel away and just decimate it, just absolutely vaporize it.
Yeah, Dakar, you should really go touch the door.
I don't know, dude. I think you should knock on that door. Alright. I pick up another rock and I whip it at the door again.
Same. Second verse, same as the first.
How many times do you think this door has that use?
Bigger rock, baby.
Pick up a little bigger rock. Throw it at the door.
Amazing, guys. Amazing. Here's what the module says. Because I'm reading this with you guys. The third time the trap is triggered, the magic fails and causes the tower to collapse. Amazing, guys. Wow. What a way to just not deal with this dungeon.
Well,
Hold on, let me rule a bunch of shit, because I have to.
Oh my fuck. I cannot fucking. I didn't think it would do anything. Man, this fucking module is like 3rd time's the charm. Oh, that's a lot of dice.
That is more than Esmeralda's health. Okay, cool. Cool.
No,
You hear a female
Esmeralda!
scream from the 4th floor as the entire
No.
tower collapses. You know what? I'm gonna give her a fighting chance, even though her fucking teammates are idiots. Hold on. I'm gonna make it a DC 15, baby.
all I'm picturing is like we throw a rock at the door. Oh, that's pretty cool. Throw a rock again.
Yeah.
It's just like, how many times do you think you can blast this thing? Throw it, it just starts crumbling. It's just
Oh, Esmeralda. Hey, it's a good thing we got a scroll. It's a good thing I got Revivify.
Okay, so here's what happens. I'm fucking reading through it. Both of you do dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh, fuck. Nice knowing you, Dakar.
Because there's like falling debris. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
What is it, DC?
What's that?
Dakar, you're dead.
What's that? What's
So-
that called? It's called lucky.
What's that?
What's that? Is better than that one?
Yes. So, Dakar, you take the full brunt of 46 bludgeoning damage as debris just collapses. Like, this tower just explodes. Because it's 4 floors collapsing. It's 9/11 all over again. D'Artagnan, you take half.
23.
So, 23.
Alright. That
Yes.
puts me down to what?
Oh, my fucking god.
62? No.
Yeah, exactly. So post collapse, you look around, the dust settles, and you see that not only did you guys destroy the tower, but also most of its contents. You see like
Oh my God.
remains of like armor, like polished armor that are just beat to shit and are useless at this point. You can spend some time digging through this rubble if you so wish.
I'm gonna
I
But the
need to
tower is
find
dead as
Esmeralda.
destroyed. What?
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
gonna
to
find
find Esmeralda.
Or yeah.
I'm gonna yell for Esmeralda and search through the debris.
Okay, so go ahead. It's gonna take you.
Oh fuck! It takes us too long. We can't revive her.
It takes you 4 hours to dig through all the rubble until you find her broken body.
Esmeralda.
Yeah, no, she is not within the period to use her.
You have a
revive.
10% chance of. Okay, I have to roll this 4 times. If it rolls below a 10, something happens. Awesome. Fate is on your side. Good thing you rolled that lucky. So you, as you're midway through your digging, every hour or so, you find clay golems, much bigger than that baby you found. Much bigger, much more. They looked like they were just serving some kind of purpose, but if they got angry, they would have been a major threat. But they have been so damaged by this collapse that they're just inert. You find Esmeralda's body. Eventually, she's crushed to shit by 4 floors worth of rubble.
Quickly, read me that revivify thing.
It's within 1 minute. It's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
Cool. Just like, what a
What
fucking
useless
way.
fucking door! I cannot fucking. That's awful.
I love it. I actually fucking
What a
love
way to actually fucking do this shit. Like, oh my fucking
So
god.
wait, what a useless defense mechanism, by the way.
it. I mean, now we don't get anything, right?
It was not a defense mechanism. It was you fucking with it till it collapsed. There's more to it. It just, you guys never fucking problem solving. Einstein's definition of madness. How about that?
In all honesty, I was just gonna do it 3 times and then leave.
That's somebody wrote this campaign and knew that somebody was gonna do it 3 times.
I was like, I'm just gonna do it 3 times, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, we
So
should
you
probably
also
go check
find the following. I'm
reactors.
just reading it. Okay, room V7. Go to room V7.
Alright, we don't tell anyone about what happened. We just tell them we found Esmeralda's dead body.
Yeah.
No one's gonna believe that.
The other
No one's
character's gonna
fucking believe
chill
that.
at what was this at Jenny's hut. I'm just reading what you find. Like a
What
chest.
if we stuck
but
the Genesis seed inside of her?
that's
You already got rid of the other 2.
okay. So you also find a chest with like a lavender aroma that emanates from it. The chest is so battered that some of the wood has splintered apart, but the iron framing of it made it survive the collapse. The chest is unlocked and safe to open. Whatever trap was set on it was just fucking bludgeoned away.
Open the chest.
You open the chest and you find a human head with like a
Bangs.
red Vistana headband on it.
Okay.
Its
Well,
flesh
if
has
Esmeralda
a
was
waxy
alive.
complexion, has like been embalmed with magic oil. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading through it as I'm going along. Go on.
Do you think that angel guy could revive her? Or is this too long?
Are you asking me?
I'm suggesting it to D'Artagnan.
Hmm.
And I say the actual angel's name, but I just can't say it right now.
Zephan.
I suppose he
You
could.
can just call him the abbot.
I don't really know much about angels, Dakar.
I don't know too much too. They're too high up.
Maybe.
You did
I don't
witness
know.
him use rejuvenation on Bunghole.
Okay,
Mm.
so how do I contact him?
Pray.
I know I was looking at divine intervention, but I was like, don't know.
Thank God your Barovian treasure was not in this tower. Deadass. If your Barovian treasure is in the tower and you do that, it's destroyed.
Oh.
It's the Barovian treasure?
Like if the Sun Sword was here.
Oh.
No.
Alright.
I am the wagon. How much HP does it have? Then we're gonna have moves of 30 feet. Yada yada yada. Okay, cool. I don't have to worry about it. Alright. Sorry. How do you guys proceed? The fucking door is gone.
I'm going to...
Fuck puzzles! Just bludgeon it!
I'm going to start with gentle repose on her body. Using the
Okay,
scroll.
Tom, don't delete the entire map.
Because I have a scroll of gentle repose.
Yep.
So I'll do that on the body.
Okay. So it stops. It's already kind of showing signs of rigor mortis. It's already pale. It's already
I'm
bludgeoned.
going to fix up her fucking body first, too.
I mean, nothing can be really done beyond.
No, I know. Make it
gentle
straight.
repose. It's
All right.
dude. It's nasty. I know, but that's what happened when you suffer 127 fucking damage.
So, we gentle repose.
God, imagine like going to
Do you
the
have the
tower as a
lizard with
party
you?
and then Strahd just shows up and just triggers that thing. So just the whole thing collapses. Anyway.
That'd be
The
such a
lizard.
dick move, but it's great.
I've been riding the lizard.
Alright. I want to... There's no horse to this carriage?
No.
Alright, I start setting it up on the lizard.
Okay.
Do you want me to cast haste onto the lizard?
Cast haste.
Can we set it up on the lizard?
I
Sure.
think haste works on any creature. Yeah.
I meant,
Alright.
can we like put the...
So I'm reading. I have answers. I have to jump back and forth here. So yada yada yada. Show the players. Might as well. A little fun bit.
Oh wow, that's so tiny. I can so read that.
You
That's
click on
better.
it.
It's got a bed.
Nice.
Metagame wise, you don't know what's
fancy
inside, but
It's a small ass bed.
you want to inspect it. I should have probably not shown you before you inspected the thing, but.
Yeah,
Under the layers of the
I'll
mod,
read
the wagon
afterwards.
sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have fancy gold rims. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, a red drape covers a tombstone-shaped window on each side, a steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep out."
Nice.
You want to touch the door, guitar?
No, I'm busy setting up the lizard so we can rush her over
There
to crash.
are no reins.
Damn it. How does she move this thing?
I get on it.
You get on the front.
That's not the front.
That
Is
is
that
the front.
No.
It's the front.
I would
Why
know.
does the front have the stairs?
The front has the bench.
Yes. That's the bench where you
Is
sit
that
on.
a bench? It looks like stairs.
Yes.
It's a bench.
Mm.
Back has like a lantern with it. You're facing the back door that says "Keep out."
I like
No.
put my hands out like I'm holding reins, and I like do the motion.
You do that. Ark approaches you and he's just like, this wagon radiates an aura of conjuration magic.
What was the
that?
name of that door?
Does anybody have
I have one.
identify?
No.
Not as a spell, no.
Okay, well then, shit.
Fuck.
Whatever, we can leave it.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll bring it back.
I can carry her on snaps to her.
Yeah, you think you can?
Of course. Look at the size of me. Of course I
Not-
can.
Not anymore, dude.
What?
Dorian could have carried snaps 30 years ago.
Carried snaps.
Yeah, no. Dorian's canonical liftable weight was
I
like
know.
500 pounds. Love it. Love it so much.
I go over to where I put the big skull and I push it out of the non-magical area.
It relates. So from that, you can deduce that this is an anti-magic field that
Alright.
persists even after the collapse of the tower. Whatever transpired here in this tower, whatever experiments, whatever magical alterations were done here by the supposed Azalin were so strong that they have forever disrupted the area. Do you guys, with that, wish to just leave the wagon behind?
We should probably loot it.
I want to keep a group there.
You have Esmeralda with you. You don't need for a token. What?
Leave like I was gonna say Hornguard, but he's not there.
Yikes.
I want to say leave Sparrow, Ark, and that's it. That's our party.
It feels weird when it's small, isn't it?
Whatever, they're staying here. Keep an eye on the cart. We'll be back with Esmeralda.
Yeah,
Alive.
I'm not gonna play that for them.
Alright, I get my skull and I rev the engine.
Sure, it's midnight. Why not?
And
Well,
then
I
zoom
brought
away.
it into the anti-magic zone.
Yeah.
Alright, go. Let's go. Go as fast as you can on that lizard.
Okay,
And
well that
fly
was
as fast as I
tower.
can.
Going
Wow,
lizard
wasn't that
speed,
fun,
baby.
guys? Fucking.
That was-
Do you like my dungeon?
Fucking awful.
I can't
Worst
believe I
experience
was
of
like,
my
"There's
life.
no way." I read. I'm like, I'm gonna skip that. There's no way they're gonna fucking do it 3 times. They gotta attempt something else. Nope. Just literally verbatim. Where are you headed?
To Kresh.
Krishk. What's left of it?
I'm also gonna deja vu drift around all corners.
Oh no, I got deja vu stuck on my head now. Thank you.
That's the point.
Deja vu.
Everybody's
You're like-
typing it. Everybody's like, "Know me first."
Deja vu.
That's just the image I have in my head. Just a car, like D'Artagnan on his lizard, a car on his like motorcycle thing, fucking Esmeralda's broken body limply shaking in the side seat.
I love it. I
Deja
love
vu.
it.
All right, cool. Kresh, I'm not gonna load map. There is
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
Abbey. Oh yeah, let's go.
There it is.
Abbott, can you do anything about us? Yeah, fam.
Please.
Fucking- So it's just so stupid because it's like, oh hey guys, how's it going? Okay, we are just barging into my. Okay, that's a body. That's concerning. Oh, what do you want me to do? Reviver? Oh yeah, no, I can do that. Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, just you don't have to double S. Why are you drifting around my kitchen, dude? Chill. No, don't break that. Oh, you broke it. Damn it. Anyways, but no, jokes aside, to expedite this, Xafam can definitely offer services to dab on y'all abilities and cast. Does he have a spell for that? Actually, let's see. What's the limit on his spell?
It was once a day.
Xafam. Oh yeah, it does have a raise dead. But what does raise dead mean? I just want to see what happens to poor old Esmeralda. First and foremost, I need 500 gold of fucking diamonds.
Yep.
I love how it says at least, as if like anybody was gonna
more.
pay more.
I mean, swindling people.
He's not gonna do that. He's borderless. But
No, I know. I just mean like if we ever asked an abbot of another
memes.
place.
Sorry, I'm just reading the spell just to see if there's any consequence.
Penalty checks.
You return a dead creature you touch life, right? That has been dead no longer than 10 days. Check. If the creature's soul is both willing, for fuck sure it is, and at liberty to return the body, the creature returns to life with 1 Hitchcock. This spell
point.
also neutralizes any poison, yada yada yada. The spell doesn't remove magical disease, none. Curses, none. or similar effects. If these aren't first removed, that's fine. Whatever. This spell closes all mortal wounds, but it doesn't restore missing body parts. If the creature is lacking a body part or organ, for instance, come back to the dead. Also, I would like to note that now that you get the chance to inspect her body, laid out on Xapham's work table as he works the gems that you provided him and cast a spell, you know that one of her legs is missing. You're not too. You're pretty certain it has been missing before this incident, perhaps even before you guys knew her, because instead of her leg is a golden bejeweled prosthetic, like really fancy, really high tech.
She's got a golden leg.
Yes. So she was hiding it this entire time under her robes, but now that you get to
missing when she woke up.
You're not stealing her leg.
I was just like a prank, but you know.
Haha, we killed you! Prank!
We're the
that door is fucking stupid.
To all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks, -4 every time target finishes a long rest. Noted. Okay, so, you know, in time,
Sleep for 4 days.
Does wake with a gasp, and he's rather weak.
Wow, fancy meeting you in that place, Esmeralda.
Yeah, how
I don't know what happened there.
Who would have thought?
Roll deception.
Can I roll at disadvantage?
Why?
Because I'm bad at acting.
That's not good.
They rolled in that one. It's not happening to cards. Oh!
Apparently, I'm really good at lying.
Well, it is the car who's lying, not you.
I'm there too.
Yeah, but you're not saying anything. One person rules.
We just came over to that area because we saw some things falling. And we found you.
What the hell? I was so careful to not trigger any traps myself.
Who knew? Maybe like some bugs went onto the front door or something. Something happened.
Oh, I don't think so. It's a target spell, but glad you were there to rescue me.
Yep,
like
thank goodness we were there to rescue you.
One wonders what you were doing there in the first place, but you know, I'm not gonna question it for.
Oh, we were just at Jenny's.
Oh, God, it feels good to be alive. You don't know what I've been through in the last.
Nope.
What seemed like an eternity.
Plague you
Wasn't
got
that
there.
base, anyways?
What?
What?
1 second.
Was she
Yeah, we
able?
thought that was your like base.
What?
When we were heading towards the tower that was crumbling,
Yes.
we thought we were heading towards your base.
Oh no! I guess fate lucked out, and you guys just guessed right. I was. At first, I dropped off your little crawlies at Argenvost, and I thought about sticking around there, but, you know, I'm restless. It's in my blood. I must travel. I decided to perhaps, you know, discover around, keep searching for my mentor, whose name I'm blanking out on. I'm sorry, my head is still wobbly from all this. And then she looks down into her prosthetic leg, and she quickly covers it up. And also, she rolls a Constitution save for me with a -4. It's a natural 20. She does not suffer any lingering wounds from all that miraculously. Awesome.
So what's going on with that leg?
Let's just say I lost it to a lichen long ago, and I don't want to talk about it.
That's fair. No reason to be
Fair.
ashamed.
I'm
My
not
squire
ashamed.
lost an arm and a hand.
He also took out his eyeball.
Then that too.
Kick ass. I didn't have a choice. I don't want to. Did I mention I don't want to talk about this?
Yeah, don't worry, we like to pry.
Oh
Yeah.
God, where are we, anyways? And she takes a look around. For the first time, she realizes she's in a horrifying shop that was like almost decimated by the Ramoraz, but miraculously was restored somehow. There's still like blood stains on the walls and body parts everywhere, and she's like, "Did you assemble me into a bloody flesh golem?"
No, you weren't that banged up.
Like fucking Xapham is just like under his hood, like shaking, like yes.
No, they brought you to the angel.
Right.
Yeah, he brought you to life.
Never was a fan of this place.
Don't hurt Abbott's feelings.
Nice to him.
I would not if
You
he
angel.
was not stitching corpses together. No hard feelings, Zafam, whatever it is your name is, but come on, man. Oh, God, this feels awful. You have no idea what this feels like. It's like...
No, you're right. We don't.
It's like,
Because, you know, we
5
don't die.
nights of, like,
Would-
just straight up smoking cave moss.
Would the skull of a bride make you happy?
Ooh. Good on you guys. I am truly happy for you guys. I am just in no mood to celebrate. With the collapse of the tower, I lost my only lead to find my Rudolph.
Did we hear anything about where Rudolph was?
All I know is that I have his gun. But Chaltiana's
What'd
brother
Strahd
had it
say?
before me. I believe he asked us to find him and kill him. Well, not you, me, because I'm the only one left. Well, and Sparrow. We just played with like, sure, dude, and then we left.
Dude, I have the memory. I know what happened.
Exactly. I'm telling Esmeralda.
Yeah.
She gets off the table. She doesn't want to rest on among the body parts. And
No, you need your rest, Esmeralda.
no, I'll be
4
fine
solid days.
resting out in the wilds. I'm not good with confined spaces, especially not here. No offense to the good old abbot, but I'd rather be not felt like I'm in a crypt. I'm
you
gonna
up for
take it
climbing a
outside.
mountain?
You can. Sorry,
You up for climbing a mountain?
bloody
Or
no.
we can bring her back to
She
her.
looks rough,
Hard.
man. She, like, her wounds healed up, but she looks weak as fuck.
Oregon boss, then?
I will
Well, let's bring her to a cart.
find my way. I will.
No, wait, I got something to show you.
All right.
Alright, let's go outside to the...
Oh,
Where we
she's
hitched
already
up
halfway
the
there. She's
flaming
kind of putting
skull.
on her. Yeah.
I'm just imagining when we park places. He's like tying up his lizard. I'm tying up a skull.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Nice, right?
No, fuck the skull. What the fuck is that?
It's just a
snap.
lizard.
It's a lizard beast.
She's like,
Yeah.
she says it, and the only reason why she did not draw her gun already, although she does have her
She
hand on
doesn't
it,
have it?
is because she doesn't have it yet. And she just goes, fuck, my weapons.
You gave him Myrtle. Oh,
No,
wait, you gave
no,
one
she
to
had a
Myrtle. I
gun,
don't know.
right? No, that was
No.
lost in the rubble, man.
Do you want your master's gun?
Sure. Are you sure? It's
Just don't
kinda-
shoot the lizard.
It's kind of yours. I'm not gonna shoot the bloody lizard as long as it keeps its maw what it is.
Yeah,
Ever
you can
now.
ride in the skull with me.
You can give it back. if
think-
you feel like.
I think I'm gonna retrieve my wagon.
That's where we're gonna bring you.
Sure.
You can
that
either
sound-
choose the lizard or the skull.
That sounds nice. And she kind of downs, one of these as she speaks, and she's just trying to restore herself back to the same status that she was, even though she lost half of her inventory. And she gets into your skull.
I don't think the blood wine heals you.
It's like when you die in Terraria and you lose everything on your character. You're like, fuck.
Sure, Terraria, wherever it is you're from. I thought you were from Baldur's Gate. No, you were from... fuck it.
Never
I don't
went
care
to
about your
I'm
backstory.
kidding. Oh
Let's
god,
go.
I'm hazy as well.
I have
Let's go.
I have potions in my wagon. I can restore my health, and after this, I'm
Okay.
going to go on a long vacation out of this place.
It's a mad mage, like Northern Bank.
You have to
What
pay
the
compliments. It's
You
hag
best-
magic. I recognize hag magic when I see it. You have to pay compliments.
Give me a second. Shh.
fuck? Just tell it.
You're a beautiful
Pretty,
skull.
pretty Tell us it's a pretty skull, Takar.
Shut up. I'm doing
You're
this.
such a pretty skull. Look
Shh.
at you.
Stop talking
Look
to my
at
skull.
you. Such a good. So I pet the skull.
D'Artagnan.
Such a good skull.
You have to do this in a specific way.
I'm doing it in a specific
You're
way,
so
Takar.
beautiful.
Oh, Senpai noticed me.
When it starts to lift up, I continue the noise.
It does steadily hum into motion. It's just a car making noise. It's not a skull making noise. Like
That's what
Esmeralda
it's
is like has like one hand on her brow. She has one health left, dudes, and she's just like trying to figure out what the fuck she did wrong to make the tower
Yo,
collapse.
better be careful. She might get hit in the head by a bug on the way back and die.
I'm like in front of her.
All right, back to the tower.
as
What's
you
left?
uh,
guys venture back to the tower
Deja vu.
under cover of night. What?
Deja vu. No, 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 no.
She's just like, why are you doing this to me?
Like, she starts, like, singing a song of rest in an attempt to, like, heal her wounds. And you recognize some of the lyrics. They're very beautiful. They're, you know, Deja vu, I just been in this place before.
Yeah, that's catchy.
Yeah.
I should make that my normal song for driving this thing.
Oh god. Is this a remix version? I don't know, dude.
No, that's original.
Oh.
9 hit points.
Thank you.
Alright, back to the tower where your teammates were for like the last little bit. So, in terms of, before I get demonetized for hour, too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
So we're 500 worth of gems, whatever. We're not gonna go into details here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna just do stuff from your treasures.
Alright.
Okay. So 450 gone.
So,
Save. And
what else were you
Mother
looking
Knight's
for?
Horde. 50 more gone from there from gemstone. I'm glad you're having fun.
It's a roller coaster of a fucking session.
You know,
there's a lot of emotions going on.
Right. My notes. Where are they?
This is the reason why Takar and D'Artagnan don't have adventures together.
No, this is great. I'm having fun.
We need someone else to stop us from doing
Everything
dumb stuff.
fucking dies.
All right, go. You arrive at the tower. Yay! So, she approaches her wagon and deactivates some kind of spell that was warding it. She pronounces a word in a language that requires to be the Vistana, Druvash. And you see a pair of quasi-real draft horses apparate before the wagon. She opens the back door and disappears before it, leaving it open. So within, like, she has disabled the booby trap. That was within it.
The what trap?
The booby trap.
Ha, booby.
Yes. I know, right? I know, right? So within the interior of the wagon, you see the following. I'll just list it. Yada yada yada. I'll just list it because there's a lot. It is pretty much like a base on wheels.
I don't think I could fit in there.
So you could. It could easily fit four people, 3 with you inside of it. It's much larger than it is on a map, but that's whatever. It's like a barrel top wagon. It's like a house on wheels. So you see a wooden trunk covered with claw marks that holds a battle axe, a flail, a morning star, a whole collection of weapons used to hunt monsters. A narrow wardrobe containing like sets of fine clothes, all of that deep burgundy that she likes. 2 sets of traveler's clothes. She really likes to flaunt her like money out. Wigs, various disguises, even a Harlequin mask. Climber's kit, disguise kit, healer's kit, which she uses to heal herself. Poisoner's kit. A lyre that has her name engraved upon it. Sculpt wooden cage holding a chicken and a silver ewer with 5 chicken eggs in it, which she takes one, cracks it, and utilizing. Oh, she can't cast magic, so she just eats it raw because she's a beast. Tiny wooden box that contains her own set of tarot cards wrapped in a silk bundle, a set of copper pots and pans, 3 sets of manacles, a shovel, a wooden chest containing a golden symbol, the morning load, 3 vials of holy water, 3 vials of perfume, 2 vials of antitoxin, a coil of hempen rope, tinderbox, steel mirror, sharpened wood stick, and spyglass. So she takes some time to exchange equipment and try to rearm herself with the weapons that she still has. No point in going through that rubble because if it's even there, it has been crash dented and is out of commission. She does equip those 2 spell scrolls onto herself, and the map. And she maintains the rest of her short rest trying to go through that journal in her hands. trying to pick up any clues as to where the whereabouts of Rolf van Richten. How do you proceed?
I'd like to see if I could help her with the journal.
Sure. Supporting characters. Journal. It's right there. Okay. Hi, I'm Esmeralda. I have 9 health left and I'm recovering. Yikes. So seated at the back of the wagon now, she opens up the journal so you can see it as well. I will read it along with you guys, but I'll show you the handout. There it is. The page of interest opens as such. For more than 3 decades now, I have undertaken to investigate and expose creatures of darkness to the purifying light of truth and knowledge. Hero, I am named in some circles. Sage and Master Hunter, I am called in others. That I have survived countless supernatural assaults is seen as marvel among my peers. My name is spoken with fear and loathing among my foes. In truth, this virtuous calling began as an obsessive effort to destroy a vampire that murdered my child, and it has become, for me, a tedious and bleak career. Even as my life of hunting monsters begun, I felt the weight of time on my weary shoulders. Today, I am a man who has simply lived too long. Like a regretful lich, I find myself whatever that word is, be bound to an existence I sought out of madness, and seemingly, even now, endure for all eternity. Of course, I shall die, but whether I shall ever rest in my grave haunts my idle thoughts, and torments me in my dreams. I expect that those who think me a hero will change their mind when they come and know the whole truth about my life as a hunter of the unnatural. Nevertheless, I must reveal here now that I have been the indirect yet certain cause of my deaths. The loss of my many good friends and my son. Mistake me not. I do not merely feel sorry for myself. Rather, I come to grips with devastation and the realization I now see that I am the object of a baleful Vistani curse. More tragically, the nature of this hex is such that I have not borne the brunt of it. Instead, far worse, those who surround me have fallen victim to it. I have related the tragic story of how my only child, Erasmus, was taken by Vistani and sold to a vampire. I explained how Erasmus was made a minion of the Night Stalker, and how it was my miserable part to free him from the fate at the point of a stake. What I have neglected to illuminate before is how I tracked Erasmus's kidnappers across the land, or how I extracted Erasmus's whereabouts from them. In fact, the Vistani took Erasmus with my own unwilling permission. They had brought an extremely ill member of their tribe to me one evening, and insisted that I treat him, but I was unable to save the young man's life. I need water. In fear of their retribution, I begged the Vistani to take anything of mine if only they would withhold their terrifying powers, of which I knew nothing. To my lasting astonishment, they chose to surreptitiously take my son in exchange for their loss. By the time I realized what had occurred, they had already gone an hour ago. Insistent beyond reason, I strapped the body of the dead young man to my horse and doggedly followed the Vistani caravan through the woods, naively allowing the sun to set before me without seeking shelter from the night. Shortly after darkness fell, I was beset by undead that would have slain me, had not their master, a lich, intervened and spared my life. For reasons that I do not completely understand, he somehow detected me and his powerful magic took control of a pack of zombies that wandered in the forest. He spoke to me through their mouths of these dead things and placed a magic ward against undead on me. Then animated the dead Vistana and bade it to tell me where I could find its people. Unfortunately, I say in hindsight, the plan worked. I found the child stealers, and my unwelcome entourage included a growing horde of voracious undead that could not touch me, thanks to the Lich's ward. When I found the caravan, I threatened to set the zombies onto Vistani unless they returned my dear boy. They replied that he had been sold to a vampire, Baron Metis. Something inside me snapped, and I released the zombies, and the entire tribe was eaten alive. Yet the story has not ended. Before she died, the leader cursed me, saying, "Live, you, always among monsters, and see everyone who loved died beneath their claws." Even now, so many years later, I can hear her words with painful clarity. A short time later, I found my dear Erasmus, made into a vampire. He begged me to end his curse, which I did with a heavy heart. The darkness has torn him from my loving arms forever, and I foolishly believed the curse had exacted its deadly toll. I wept until an insatiate desire for vengeance filled the bottomless rift in my heart. The page ends there.
Damn.
So from all this, Esmeralda kind of explained that she has been following Rudolph once he had been, drawn into this mist in search of his son, and has, wrought his vengeance on the vampire lord. He has been stuck here ever since, she believes. She's been trailing ever since. She has found this journal on the 4th floor of this tower. Is there anything in there that she has recovered, I wonder? Aside from that chest? No, nothing.
Interesting.
You cut off. I don't know what you said. Hunter?
I didn't say anything, sorry.
Okay.
So,
Have you checked for Lucky yet?
Vistana not quite welcome in Valaki, even more so after what transpired post the Sun Festival. But perhaps under a guise, I could go and check it once I'm recovered. I think I'll wait 2-3 days beforehand. Maybe I'll give my tribe a visit. Over on that hill south of Valaki. I'll stay there for a couple of days till I'm recuperated. Coming back from the dead is no easy task, This feels awful.
Yeah.
where was this Baron Metis set up?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to track any further notes before the tower collapsed, and I feel that information is lost.
Dang. Well, there's a name to ask people about.
Oh, I believe he's dead. I mean, in my travels with Van Richten over the years, he did mention that he did find Metis and had his vengeance. An entirely different module that you can play as a separate adventure.
Oh. I was just gonna say because that might be where he is, but
no,
where that would be the
Metis
last.
is out of character. Metis is actually another module that takes place outside of Barovia. So between Barovia and where is he from? The Darkon is another land. That's where Metis is from. So
Which one is it in the? Is it even in the book?
wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. You have to be more specific.
For Baron Metis' place?
Is it in this book, in this module?
No, was it in the book that we listened to?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
No, I don't think. It focused on Strahd, right? It didn't focus on Van Richten.
The second book focused on the areas.
It didn't focus on. I'm sure it is, dude, but I don't have answers because Metis is not part of this campaign. It's just kind of it's kind of like one of those breadcrumbs for people who read books. But
No, I know. That's why I was just if they even mentioned it, because all I remember is that Darkholm was right next to fucking Barovia and that.
it was in the north of Barovia, but there were lands between them.
Yeah.
Darkon is a town, not a land.
True.
Right.
Might as well be a land though.
Shit.
But that being
Anyways,
said,
well,
that's my plan. I think I'm gonna recuperate here. Take my wagon, my Thero horses, and
But yeah, how do you get your wagon rolling?
so she says a word in Vistani, and two quasi-real magical horses just sprout into existence.
I'm gonna try to remember that word.
Sure. Just roll me pure intelligence.
Yay, and how duh.
That's good. So
Oh.
let's see what's 15 there. So
It's only one word.
it's just the one word in Vistani, which you have some trouble pronouncing, both in character and out, but nonetheless you remember.
Alright.
Usually, if you know, Esmeralda likes driving her own wagon. She's very protective of things. After all, her entire life is in this wagon. And fun fact: if you trigger the booby trap, you destroy it. Haha!
That would have been so
This
good.
module is fucked.
Me.
Accidentally
Can
kill
you imagine
Ezra.
coming back? I was like, hey, yeah, like, everything exploded just before we got there.
It
My
Deda
wagon
says if
too?
you explode
Yeah.
her house, she's no longer your ally. She just storms out of Barovia, never to be seen again. And I, quite frankly, as a DM, back that all the way fuck up. Because imagine some group of fucking idiots almost killing you and then blowing up your house
Yeah,
in one session.
I like the chicken. What'd you name him?
Oh, it's Pekka.
Nice.
Yes.
Alright, well, you know where you can always find us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna look for you on Mount Ghakis.
Well, no, but we'll be in Argynvost if you need us, in a
If
sense.
we
well,
make it
you
back
know,
from
the fate's in the
Ghakis.
cards. You never know where you're gonna be tomorrow. Apparently, I could have died today, you know? I'm taking this very lightly. It must be shock.
I
good
mean,
luck.
you've been with us for how long? Bad things tend to happen.
11 days. Oh, shit.
Nice!
11 days.
And how long do we stand leave? 11 days! Alright.
They're really fast at procreation.
But jokes aside, I will try my hardest to recuperate some of few things. Maybe I'll stop by Valakai. You know, send a bird. If you're looking for me, that little device of yours is quite handy tracking people.
It is indeed.
Yes, just say my name, and I will return a reply. And hopefully we'll meet again. Don't die on your ventures.
You too. If you find Rudolph, bring him to Argynvost.
Oh, I'm gonna... Yes, no promises. We'll see. Him and I have a conversation to have.
Okay.
Probably about his possible hatred towards the Vistani.
Yes, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Well, I'd say
Well, I do understand where he came from when he killed my mother. She almost tears up. I know what it is like to lose a loved one, a child.
Actually,
so.
Him and I just need to have a few words.
came across a baby. It's safe now.
That's good to hear. I'm proud of what you guys do. You guys are, frankly, you're daft. I'm not gonna lie, but you do a good job. You do good
don't
work.
worry about that. I agree.
And sometimes the fate is in the cards, and the cards dictate that you guys are the destined saviors of this land. So I'm not one to argue.
That's what I like to say. Life is 50% skill, 50% pure luck.
100% reason to remember the name. Before
Yeah.
I go, can I ask you a favor? That box that you're holding, can I have it?
What box?
What box?
So the lavender scented box that has a Vistana head in it.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, we were gonna
Yeah.
ask you about that.
Yeah, you can have it, of course.
Thanks.
I don't think we have a reason
One of the
for
few
this.
things that survived.
Yeah, I was staring right at it. It was within my hand's reach before the tower collapsed. I
What a
barely
weird
managed
thing that
to
tower
cast a
collapsed.
shield on it to protect it from damage. Hmm?
What a weird thing, that tower collapsing. That's weird.
Yeah.
Bye! See ya, have fun. Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
forever ponder this day, you know? Funny how
Okay,
fate...
so
This was not in the
ponder
cards,
away.
but okay, you're going. Okay, bye.
Oh, you're going by.
I'm standing still. You're the one. Okay.
Bye.
Fucking deja vu. All right, cool. Well, that was the tower. That had 4 floors to
Oh my
discover. I guess we'll never know what they held.
Well,
Cool. Fun shit.
God
Oh,
damn it.
to be
I'm-
fair, okay, so I swear to God, I'm not monoraling guess. It's literally what it says in the module. You can fucking take my word for it, or you can read the module. Literally, it says 3 times, it collapses. But I'm so happy it did. Because I was so not, like... I don't want to ram this shit. It didn't have a point. It's like, Rudolph is not here. You'll find Esmeralda. So I was like, please collapse the tower so we can... Anyway, how do you proceed? By the
okay.
way, yes, Trent, this is the exact same tower where Azalen did his experiment with the whole opening a rift. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah.
He rebuilt it, but yeah, it was never as stable. as it
Metagame
was when they
wise,
made-
because it's not gonna, it's not metagaming. It's not even an adventure. So Hunter, what we're talking about is in Strahd book. There is spoilers to you two viewers who watch this and are about to read Strahd. Spoilers. There is a grand archmage and lich by the name of Azalen, who was frenemies with Strahd for the longest time, and they both kind of did experiments to try and escape Barovia through magic. And at one point in the book, they tested like this device that was so fucking powerful that it literally did like a fucking...
It was like a Stargate.
Yeah, and it just fucking blew up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's when Strahd found out that he was a lich.
I'm pretty sure
And that was the first time Strahd had fear.
Yeah.
Oh, is he scared of a lich?
You should be scared of liches.
I am scared of liches, but why is Strahd scared of liches?
Why not?
Everything. You should be scared of liches.
Why not? Strahd is... Okay, Strahd is powerful. Strahd has his weaknesses, but he also has his strengths. That did not come out right. He has his strengths, but he also has his weaknesses. Like, you know... He has fears. And a lich, especially like Azalen. Like...
Who's been
just read a
alive
book,
for
man.
a
You
very
like
long
books,
time.
read them.
Alright.
It's in the second book. I recommend reading the first one before you read the second one.
Well,
First
no, duh. My god, I'm the... Durr.
Listen,
you
Black
really
Mirror
almost
is not
don't have
connected.
to.
You don't have to order me. But how do you guys proceed?
Okay,
Yeah.
now that we've been to one area,
To the next! Now, Ghakis, we come.
we've been pretty much everywhere, yeah. I think it's just Mount Caucasus left. I have sleeping bags and tents.
Yep, I do too.
We'll, say that we went to Valaki and bought some sleeping bags and tents to make a base camp outside
We
of...
did.
Alright, let's go to Valaki and buy some
Are you sure?
base camp supplies.
This is a DM's, are you sure?
Nope, we're not going to Valaki.
Sparrow's in your party. I'm not skipping past that part.
Nope, we're not going to Valaki. Fuck it, Takar. Dig holes in the ground like huskies.
Jenny can offer you anything, like, general goods-wise.
Oh, can she?
Yeah, it's just crafted from like, weird, like, furs and shit.
Okay,
Also...
well...
I would say
Drive and
Valaki
bait.
for Sparrow is hostile grounds, and you guys know that because you've seen his wanted poster.
Okay.
So I just don't want to
Right.
play Valaki without Sparrow in the party.
Yeah.
Deja
that's fair.
vu.
Deja vu. I'm
Come
not
out,
gonna play it.
Ghakis!
Alright, for the sake of experience, I'm just gonna say to Takara that whatever it is camping wise you need, you have within reason.
Right.
Okay?
It's literally all I want is, like, stuff to make a base camp.
Okay. I'll
Like,
be back in
2
like
tents.
2 minutes. I'm just gonna grab a glass of water because reading a
That's
journal
fine.
like
I need to pee real bad, so
yeah, I'm not gonna hold you.
I'll be back.
Alright, BRB. Oh. Freaking King Dorian. You get there, Hunter? I guess taking a break. Whew. Hey,
Wow.
freaking King Dorian, right?
It was good. It was good.
Hey, me. How's it going, me?
Good me.
Now you have him forever in your axe, too. It's like, okay. If only you were a barbarian. I was gonna ask you. That's what I was gonna ask you. So, because I just didn't want to spoil anything about the axe. So, when I was talking to you before, for sake of balance, all those features are available. Free combined weapons and wine is pretty great, and a boomerang axe is pretty badass. Can I take away the rage?
Yeah.
If you don't mind. I was just doing balance work with it, and I was like, when a game has no risk, it's boring. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna keep it as is with the whole thing, but I'm just gonna take away the rage on it.
That's fair.
Thanks. That's what I was gonna ask you.
I don't mind at all.
Thanks. Where is the chapter we're on? There it is. Dan Great Axe. I'm just gonna edit it. But you still recover HP on kills because boss spear.
Yep.
So I'm keeping that.
And bonus damage against plants too.
Yep.
Or okay,
well,
cool.
any object is like the magic is maximized. So if you attack plants, and if you attack objects, the magic you roll max damage.
So like if I hit a door with it, it's like max damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's like, huh, Strahd, I'm at your gate.
I was just like imagining like that with rage. I was like, you fucking just don't. Why am I overkilling this? A jumping and a character recovers temporary HP. Yep. Save.
Cool, and that'll get me to lower my AC too without the shield.
Yes, exactly. Please do unequip your shield if you're a wielding dandy great axe.
I'll wield it for a bit, so yeah. Where is the shield? I mean, it's in my thing, but how do I?
So click the little eye icon. When you hover over it, there's a little eye icon. And
here it is. Yeah.
Unequip it.
Unequip. Cool.
Thank you. Magic items. I'm gonna put it there. Dandy axe. Yeah. So let's see your character now. Yeah, that's balanced. Yeah, it rolls
That is
high.
that's a 14. That's pretty low.
No?
Oh.
You're just fucking used to ruling 30s, man. It's not low. Most things have an AC of 10.
Better.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew. That's gross. Ew.
Yeah, it is gross.
Ew.
It is gross, I'm telling you. It's a good magic weapon at level 10. That's why I was like, you don't really need rage at this point because you're already doing awesome. And you have extra attack with it, so... The only thing, you unequip shield. And
Cleaving damage, too.
Cleaving is always an effect. You don't need a two-handed weapon for it.
No, I know, but like...
Yeah, if you hit something...
Yeah.
That has like 10 health, and then something else has like 8 health, you can cleave through both of them. Until you fail to reduce them like to 0 health. Yeah. But that like operates with a dagger too, so I mean like
Yeah.
they just higher chance to do it with a
I just picture like one of those like first person like if like Elder Scrolls in real life and then the dagger and they just like stab a person in the chest and they stab another person in the chest. Just, like, and they... Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. I like how this session is going so far. It's pretty good. I like roleplay much more than combat.
You see the message from the group chat?
Yeah, I added to it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he goes to lift like the lowest intelligence characters to like drive this campaign forward. May or may not have destroyed entire dungeon. May or may not kill Esmeralda. Yeah.
I completely forgot that was Trent messaging it.
Man, you guys are throwing me all over the place. Fucking Tower, Kreshk. I'm not gonna fucking load up maps. I don't have it prepped. You did note that the abbot is the only guy who's left in Kreshk now, by the way. The town is in ruin. The people have went somewhere else.
Shit.
There's no refugee camp or anything. They literally just gathered what they could and left.
Do we have any information where they went?
Tracks lead down the main road, but then they kind of blend with the rest of the wagon
Well,
tracks.
they
and whatnot.
might have went to the... I guess it would probably be Valakai.
Valaki. I just pronounce Valakai because I'm British like that. But wherever they are, they're probably safe. Your best case. I know where they are, but I won't. We don't have to worry about it right now. Just do Mount Ghakis first, and then worry about things when you come back. And
First, we must find fuck. It's not Ucheg.
Ushug.
Ushug.
Don't worry, man. Like, I'm the kind of DM that I know what my players want. If you guys really want something, it's always breadcrumbed on the way. That's why I'm like, don't worry about role playing, buying tents and shit, because like if you don't, I will not be like punishing you for it.
Freeze to death.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna make you suffer, but I'm not gonna kill you for
What
it.
killed your level 10 adventure? We froze to death.
Yeah.
Get fucking Lost Planet vibes. You ever play Lost Planet?
No. But I know what you're talking about.
Lost Planet 2 is one of my favorite games. Worst downside is that even though you buy it on Steam, it's through Xbox Live Game Service, which doesn't even exist anymore, so you can't save any progress.
What are you talking about?
Lost Planet 2.
Oh yeah, you can't. It's stupid.
Oh,
There's
no.
a bypass. You can still save.
Oh god.
You can't play online though.
That was the best part.
Which means there's no multiplayer, which means there's no co-op, which was like the whole reason the game was actually made was the co-op.
Literally that one fucking section where you're loading the giant cannon, like that is
Oh my
meant
God.
for co-op.
That's literally, you
Hey.
can't do that mission without him.
Question, guys.
Yes.
Do you guys have vision?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes?
okay. Because like, you see the lamplight, yeah, on the map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it goes to about out here.
Okay, that's cool.
And then
Because when I
here.
test vision on the token, it chose nothing, and I was like, were they just staring at a black screen this entire time? But yeah, no, we can begin our ascent to Mount Ghakis if you guys wish.
yeah.
The reason
Yes.
why it's according to the maps, it's like this way, is because if you were to like literally go like up Lunar River, it's a series of terraced kilometer high after kilometer high waterfalls, so it's
Cool.
unclimbable on that side. So
Fucking
that's why
big ass waterfall. Fuck.
yeah, no, it's huge. It's just these rapids that keep on ascending and ascending. So this map is misleading because it looks flat, but as you guys are climbing, every so and so, that's like a 4 mile ascent.
Jesus.
Like it's a huge ascent. That's why.
It's going up.
Mount
You know, like-
Ghakis is like the world's largest nipple on the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys want, we can start.
Let's go.
Car. Hey, question.
Yes.
Where's my lizard in this?
You're running it.
No. Oh, there is. Okay, I'll just keep that open.
Oh,
'Cause, just
I
so I have
will-
access to his sheet. I wasn't sure how to search
I
for
will
it. But
give it
I found it.
under right beneath your character sheet. There.
Oh, fantastic. Cool.
And I'll just edit it after a session. Okay?
Yep.
Alright.
Nice.
Had my water.
Okay, fist bump the car. You ready? You got the Hakoko.
Yeah. It's funny because the car can
yeah.
like hover right beside you while you're riding this huge lizard.
Yeah. Your lips are gonna be sore by the time we get there.
No.
Another one.
It's like a child inside. He's like just huge mentor, but he's always a child inside.
I love you, Dakar.
It's a car. How goes the mission? Says Aris. Good. Yeah. All right.
What are you doing, Takar? Driving?
Yeah.
Why are you making those noises? Because it doesn't make any noises.
What if it didn't
You
make
know what?
noises? What if it was
Take that to,
screaming the entire time, just the entire time we were writing it?
Take that to oh god, fuck, forget his name. You made that retard.
What?
Forget his name.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, the guy in Valaki, the one we saved from the Hague's Tower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Dang it.
gnome?
Yeah.
Yep.
Eek, Fizzlepatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eek.
What about him?
Steampunk skull to car.
No.
Then it can make some real noise.
No,
already
it's a
said no.
holy, it's a holy carriage of divine intent.
Awesome.
Yeah. Does he have to recast a spell on it?
Yeah.
Because anti-magic fuel, you escaped it and just it's back on fire now.
All right, onwards.
Onwards to adventure. Welcome to the adventure zone. We're not the adventure zone. I'm not even gonna pretend. The old Svalage Road branches south and continues on to rise and wind through the Barovian highlands. The air grows cold, and the dew-coated growth on either side slowly transitions to that of rocky crags covered in sheets of ice. A light snow begins to fall as you venture higher and higher up the winding road. The hills of the Barovian highlands are dominated by broad-leaved deciduous trees and evergreens, which contrast against the snowy ground. High above, about a dozen miles away, the switchback road rounds the mountainside, and the tree line stops. A permanent storm thunders in the peaks above, like way, way, way before you, like miles ahead. The tracks in the snow suggest wild inhabitants such as elk, foxes, wolves, rabbits about. But you note that these tracks grow sparse as you proceed onwards up the mountain. On occasion, ravens fly only to turn around once they hit the cold sheet of wind and they try to escape it. You proceed onwards down this road for about 2 hours. You cling on to your coats as you continue to follow the road. Some time passes. And you remember that you've left Casimir behind.
Oh shit. He said he'd be on his way if we let.
Oh my god.
We could send the Oh wait, it's once a day.
We didn't send the raven.
You didn't use it.
Oh right, send the raven.
I sent the raven to Casimir.
You send Raven to Casimir. It just
We
says,
say-
"Oh shit."
we had a really big bump in the road and completely forgot you existed because of what we did.
Yeah, what are NPCs? So fucking irrelevant.
I mean, we almost killed one accidentally. Accidentally, not our intent.
No, we did kill her. Almost.
intent.
That's beside the point.
No, that is the point.
Alright. As you journey through the southern hills that lead up to Mount Ghakis, you know what? I'm gonna do a thing here. We're gonna do some parts of this, we're gonna do Imagination of the Mind, but if it comes to combat, I'll do a map. That way we kinda... it keeps me sane and you guys can not worry about loading between maps. Oh, bless you. Do you see that token of Southern Hills?
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep markers down to kind of mark locations. So as you journey through these southern hills that lead to Mount Ghakis, the shadow of an enormous flying creature briefly blots out the light overhead. Even flying high above you, by your best guesses, the gargantuan bird's wingspan exceeds well over 200 feet.
This big.
A new mount awaits.
You just got this one.
Shh. I put my finger to Car's lips. Shh.
If I get into the mountains, like... "Rrrr."
No, don't worry, Snaps. You can write it too.
Oh,
Big
it's less
enough.
worried about... Okay, that's just weird. Snaps,
Sorry.
like, hugs the ground. He, like, stops marching, hugs the ground, and tries to, like, stay as low to the ground as possible. even though he does not blend into the environment here. But it's more like a survival and reflex.
Oh, do you think it's gonna? It's okay. We'll be fine. Do you want to go back to Arkansas, Snaps?
You guys know what rocks are, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
As the rock flies overhead, it pays you no mind, focusing instead on transporting the large cattle clutched in its talons. It soon vanishes from sight beneath the dark clouds that encircle the snow peak of the mountain.
I'm sorry. I thought you said R-O-C-K.
No,
Like a rock.
ROC.
Yeah. I'm like, I think I know what a rock is, Tom.
No, I'm talking about a rock. Like, giant, 200 foot.
Sort of know what a rock is, yes.
Just imagine.
It's like a thunderbird, yeah?
I don't know what a thunderbird is.
Mythological. Well, not mythological. It's like supposed.
You can explain to me. I still won't know what it is. But to give you a perspective, you know the Lincoln Monument?
Yep.
That's its wingspan.
Yes. Big bird. Big bird.
Yeah, they're massive. Massive birds.
So you see that flying overhead, just, prey in hand, and it kind of disappears behind the mountains.
Hey, question.
Yes.
Whatever happened to Fernantho?
He's at Arkansas.
Oh, good. Also, does a lizard do good in cold?
No. Like, it doesn't seem to fatigued yet or anything, but this is you can tell by the contrasting colors of its camouflage against the snow. It's not its environment. It still marches forward without complaint. It's a war beast. It will go on for quite some time. But is it adapted to the cold? No.
Shit biscuits to car. We're gonna have to send this puppy back.
Neither are you. So.
I can't hear you over my car.
Adapt for the cold.
No.
You are a cold dragon.
Exactly.
Oh, I suppose you are. I keep forgetting that you are one of those.
Cold dragon with the fucking fur and the.
Sorry, we haven't
stuff.
established that enough in this campaign. I don't remember such things. Cool, you are adapted. You are more adapted to this environment than your lizard.
Maybe we can find a way to make some outfits for it.
Bitch.
All right, let's keep going.
Let's go back to Jenny.
Oh my god, Jenny, make my beast ice proof.
I was gonna say you can make it like just like fur coats for it.
Oh my god.
Right. Shortly after bypassing the southern hills, you enter the craggy road that winds through the mountain. Y'all can do me perception checks.
You all? It's just us doing perception with advantage.
Why advantage?
I'm just saying because there's only two.
Yeah, I suppose.
Perception with advantage.
Okay.
Out with advantage.
So you see nothing, but D'Artagnan, you, I guess, leading this column, you spot a set of footprints in the snow leading behind a jagged rock formation off the side of the road. Investigating these, you find an abandoned campsite behind the rocks. The fire pit in its midst is extinguished cold, and a leather tent lies shredded apart. You can make out 3 fur-lined sleeping bags within the tent, and fresh blood splattered here and there.
But maybe you can use those to make an outfit for your lizard.
Post-apocalyptic scavengers.
I'd like to roll a nature check to see if I can discern what might have ripped it up.
Sure, go ahead. It's not quite good enough, but you do spot the obvious. So, looking around with a nature check, you decipher several sets of footprints. 2 belonging to 2 adults, 1 belonging to a child, you would guess about 10 years old, thereabout, and another one belonging to that of like wolf prints, similar to dire wolf, but far, far larger.
Ah,
Like
Fenrir
you,
wolf.
you put your foot down on those prints, and they're about, no kidding, 4 times bigger than your foot.
Do you guys know what a Fenrir
Cool.
wolf is?
I don't know.
I know what Fenrir is.
I know what Fenrir is. I don't know what a Fenrir wolf is.
Basically, it's not the actual. It's not like. It's
not
big.
Fenrir. It's just an
Yeah,
avatar.
it's just it's a huge ass wolf.
Sure, if you had to put a word to these prints, Fenrir would fit it.
Well, that bodes well. It's good that my lizard's bigger.
Is his lizard bigger?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't know. I mean, 13 nature check. You don't know what this beast is. You're just guessing from what, and you're not even sure what hunts your lizard. Like, what's the food chain like?
Yeah.
Whatever's bigger than it.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be.
True.
So you guys can do me like survival, investigation, or medicine checks. There's blood everywhere. There's stuff around to check.
I'm gonna do a survival check.
Okay. Oh, that's good. So, approaching the campfire, you note, like, you look around. It was lit previous night, and although now it's extinguished cold, not enough
Fire's only
snow
1 day.
has kind of settled on it to age it more than a day. Along with that, you reveal that a bloody struggle took place shortly afterwards. The fire was put out, indicated by the chaotic area of boot prints and monsters' paw prints across the ground. So the paw and footprints are much fresher than the extinguished fire.
Alright. Where did the paw prints go? Like, leaving wise.
All throughout, and then after the struggle, after you follow, you investigate these. Do me an investigation check just to track around the. As you
My
track around these.
investigation. Bad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. So
I have no idea where these footprints went.
no, you do. You follow. You still following your survival check to follow the footprints, but you're too late. Do you notice before you step on it? A severed human hand. It just kind of beneath your leg.
Ah, gross.
You retrieve your leg and you look at it and you see that its veins are like bloated and tinged black, as well as a pair of like in its hand, what cracked is not the bones but a spear that you just broke in half, and there's like black blood on the spear. Spear is very primal, very barbaric in nature with its craft. It's not forged, it's more like made from wood and stone. The tracks
what was the
lead further south. Southeast-ish. They seem to used to have lost the 2 adult tracks in the chaos, but the child tracks and the wolf tracks lead southeast.
That's pretty much where we're going.
Guess we'll run into it sooner or later to car.
Well, we'll keep our eyes on the tracks while we drive by. But right now we should fashion those beds into something for your lizard.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, so I would say 3 fur-lined sleeping bags is more than enough to fashion a little like barding, like layered barding to keep your lizard cool. Good thinking there.
Alright.
Yeah, so you take your time. In that time, that half an hour for doing this, Takar, you take a look at that hand, and you notice that the veins contain a particular potent poison that likely spread from the rest of the body before this hand was severed.
It's a good thing I'm a medical person.
Zombies!
Sorry, it did what before the person thing?
So before this person died, before this hand was severed, some kind of potent poison was spread throughout the body, including the hand.
Can I do like a medicine check to know what kind of a poison it is?
Sure. DC 15. Because it is not something you encountered before, but you can kind of decipher. What did you roll there?
8.
Let me see what I can give you. So, how do you test? Like, how do you do this test check with an 8? Like, what do you do to decipher this poison?
The hell do I have on me? Just trying to see if I had any living thing on me.
Mm-hmm.
I will cut open a bit of it
Mm-hmm.
and let it drop on like the outside of my tinderbox or something.
Tinderbox?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have
The
it.
poison doesn't seem to react to non-living flesh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a property
I
of
was gonna
itself. It's not
drop it on
acidic, it's not caustic or anything. It doesn't seem
You
to
want to use one
discolor
of the
it.
heads?
Sure. Or one of the toes from Toast Dealer.
Choose one.
We drop it on one of the toes from Toast Dealer.
So, as soon as you drop it on one of the toes, even though this thing has been long dead, it twitches ever so slightly, and then the muscle, as if it comes alive, contracts and becomes super rigid.
I do not
Some
like this,
paralysis
Dakar.
poison.
Yes.
So whatever it is has some paralysis. If it's the creature has it.
Very nice.
After a while, the muscles decontract, but it takes some time. And they're in the same that toe was officially kind of ruined because whatever blood it held in it is kind of corrupt and whatnot. But yeah.
Alright. I saddle back into my skull. And I follow the footprints if it's going on our path.
How high was your investigation? 0, eh?
0?
D'Artagnan, I'll give you a second chance to investigate the tent,
I will investigate.
just for fairness. Okay.
Better than 0!
With the sleeping bags, you also reveal 3 water skins. Again, that barbaric nature to them, they seem to be made from like the guts of some creature. A pouch full of rations, which has not been eaten. And a wooden flute inscribed with Druidic rune with a word you cannot decipher. You don't quite find anything else of use. Seems that you lacked out and found this, but nothing else.
I guess I'll
Alright.
take the flute, and I'll
Yeah.
put the rations with the rest
So
of what
from
I
what
have.
you can deduct, 3 people were in this tent. Yeah.
And now they're not. Very
Okay,
nice.
so just add wooden flute to your inventory just so you know it's there.
Yep.
Has a Druidic rune on it. 3-letter word, but you're not too sure. Actually, you know what? You know Draconic. Roll me whatever you think is appropriate for language.
Can I use this as a
Probably
short rest?
use...
Yes.
I would use history.
Sure. Why not? History is intelligence. Though it is not quite Draconic, the alphabet used is very similar. Can I use short rest to heal all my health? Yes.
I'm only using 3 pretty much, but
No, that's fine. So, but the runes the Loharic used to write them are very, very close to Draconic. So you are, if you had to guess, it says air.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can short rest if you wish to in this abandoned camp. It is quite a, well, like whoever camped here knew the spot is well protected from the wind, from the ridge. Unless they just couldn't call the whatever hunted them down.
Alright, Dakar, I'm ready to move when you are.
Right.
yeah, I should be good now.
So,
Brought me
So-
up to a reasonable HP instead of
So-
like 1/4.
yikes. Listen, this tower sucks, man.
I love that moment.
Yeah. Several sets of enormous paw prints trail off further south, following one set belonging to a bipedal humanoid wearing what could be leather boots. Following these, you come to a large lake, frozen over by a thin layer of ice. this is where I actually have a map for. Let me know if you guys have a visual.
I do.
Okay, and well, he's not with you.
Wow, look how many people are here. Also, yeah, Casimir's not here.
Yep, sadly.
Hashtag all the notes being semi-burned.
I guess I have to have your allies with you here.
I mean, it would have been long enough for him to probably catch up, wouldn't it?
Who?
Casimir.
Dude, we'd be blasting.
Yeah,
Did you
he's
not
got
hear the
magic.
song Deja Vu?
Oh my god. Takar, please.
No, I'm thinking about Ark and Sparrow. Whether or not I should spawn them in or not.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
They can really do anything.
No, I don't want to play for them. I don't want to play for players. However, Casimir. Eventually, Casimir did catch up to you guys as you guys were resting
Don't want
in
to
the
play for
camp.
players. Brings an NPC that he's gonna play.
Well, I mean,
No,
you
I know.
guys
I'm just
insisted.
making jokes.
So he's like wrapped in like winter clothing, and he, gives you a nod, an understanding nod. He knows what's up. He's not gonna make any show out of it. Caught up with you, and seeing the grim bouts. This is not the first time he saw something like this. He has traveled the mountain before, and he knows the things that travel.
So, what do you
about.
think it is that we're tracking?
I'm gonna have his character sheet open now.
It had paralysis poison, big wolf paws, and seems to be able to take 2 people and a kid.
I have no idea. There are many horrors that hunt the mountain. Legend has it that not all return from the journey up the mountain one way or another, whether they die or they get corrupted to more sinister things. It seems like these people have fallen victim to one such monster. Well, the nature of this monster, I couldn't tell you. Something tells me we'll find out soon enough. Especially
Right.
since you guys insist on following these trails. Yes,
Takar,
no need to
please.
flex.
I have to lie down.
Alright, so following these, you come to a large lake frozen over by a thin layer of ice. Extending across its middle and bisecting it in half is a causeway. Whoa! Hold up.
I thought you were saying we were down there.
Is a causeway? No. Is a causeway. And so you can just see that from the high hill you are up upon. I would say stop about where you are now.
Okay.
If you insist on proceeding forward. Several islands of ice. You know what, since you're... Fuck it, I'm not gonna read the description since you rushed it. Fuck you. roll me both a nature check and roll me a perception check.
All right. Both for each of us, or one?
For each of you.
I know one thing, he knows the other.
No. So, Takar, following this track vigilantly, you can tell they belong to winter wolves. Winter wolves are white-maned, large creatures. They remind you of dire wolves, but they're kind of a separate species. You know, though, that the tracks you were following at first, the large ones, shifted away, and now you're following these instead.
Oh shit, did I just go the wrong way?
You're here now. Perception check. D'Artagnan, out in distance. From halfway across the causeway, you hear a faint voice calling for help. As you approach the source of his cry further down this crag, you can barely make out a small child. You look over that direction and you can see indeed it is a small child that has fallen through the thin ice and is struggling to float. He is drowning. Everybody roll initiative. The small child is located on the southeastern side of this map. That is not what I wanted to do. To map layer, please, and then GM layer. Come Come on, roll 20. There we are.
We have unison abilities, Tom, our hunter.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
What is our teamwork? We bro fist,
Yeah,
and then
we
everything dies.
punch things really hard at the same time.
Yeah, we both divine smite at the same time.
Oh my god.
I do
Yeah,
my
What?
blinding
What? The
smite.
small child that's drowning?
Yeah.
Hey, you can't drown if he's already dead.
You know what? Flawless logic. I don't know why I ever
Jesus
questioned
Christ.
you. Child's drowning. Turn 1. Hold on. The color has a rule initiative too.
What
Yes,
does?
the
Oh.
child has to rule initiative. Oh, cool. At the end of the round, he begins drowning. Customer just stands around. He's like, I don't know what to do. Lieutenant and the car. What's up? It's a fucking child. He doesn't give a shit.
I'm gonna. Hang on. What does haste do exactly? Because I was reading it, but it doesn't seem to like increase your movement speed.
That is false.
It's doubled. All right, I'm gonna cast haste on myself again.
Now,
I'm gonna. Yes.
here's a question. I'm going into this. I don't even fucking need to spawn party mates because you guys have your own party mates. Here's a question going into this. The car. Do I need to bother with your skull or is it just flavor?
It's pretty much flavor.
Okay, cool.
I will be flying it probably in this,
I will
unless
say,
enemies show
as
up.
soon as you enter a hostile situation, you stop giving it compliments and it drops to the ground and access three cover. Three
Okay.
quarter cover. Just because, like, I don't...
David, now my plan of flying over there goes away. That's fine.
Or do you feel like that's me taking away from you? It's up to
That
you.
doesn't matter.
You sure?
I don't mind not flying in combat. Like
Okay.
it's combat.
Alright,
But
well,
if
you
this
do
turns
yours
into
anyways.
combat.
Well, it's not combat, it's initiative, though. He is drowning.
Yeah. So if it's
So-
not combat, I'll probably still just try to fly down. But
Okay.
anyways, it's D'Artagnan. You're doing your thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I have haste, so now I have 70 movement speed. I'm gonna use the dash action to also double that, right? Or is it half of your total? Half of your total?
It's double.
It's doubles. I have 140 movement speed.
But you don't have an action, which means you won't be able to grab the kid.
That's fine. Where is the kid exactly? Oh, he's all the way. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah, you can get there, but watch out. Again, the water
Well,
or
I'm
the snow
flying,
is.
so
Oh yeah.
just enough. Look at that. See you in the big car.
So just show me your path and move when you're ready.
He is flying too.
You
I'm
have to show
flying,
me the...
yes.
Ooh, wow! What the fuck?
I'm flying. Push the mark.
Okay. But how far do you
You
fly?
I
He has
used
haste.
haste.
Okay.
And he's
And I
doing the
used my
dash action.
Dash action.
I don't think dash works with fly speed.
That's
does
not
it?
what that's spelled. Okay, choose... I was going over, like, some things I have to worry about in the background. I didn't read haste. So spell tower's speed is doubled. Fuck. It gains... no, yeah, no, that's a valid move. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck me right up. Alright. Cool.
It
Dash
also
on
gains
over.
an additional action. Never mind, you can dash and pick up.
Cool. I pick up the kid.
Why do I bother?
Roll a strength save if you want.
Why did I fucking bother with this shit? Alright.
Hey, we use what we have at our disposal. I used what I had quite well,
And
actually. I
we're
think
going,
I'm
we're going
actually
out
kind of
pretty all out too for the fact that there's only 2 people, so.
do me, athletics?
Yep.
Ooh, damn.
You've reached the
By the
kid.
car.
You pull the kid toward the edge of the ice, but the kid is still in the water.
Alright. Oh, whoops, wrong thing.
Takar, anything you want to do on your turn?
I am going to, I guess, start heading over there. Whoa, wolves!
Can't hide him now.
Wolf.
You see the snow stir.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
should I roll initiatives for snaps?
No.
No.
Fuck yeah, snaps.
Takar.
Snap stuff. I at that one, I will shoot a boy. Wait, did we have a long rest?
Short.
No, like a long time ago, before leaving
Yes,
to.
back
when
in
we
Thames.
started the session.
Yeah. Whoops. Let me just bring this back. Up. My
Right?
spells.
Oh
I
my
never
god.
did that.
Haste concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah. The only thing is, once it's over, he can't do anything. I will.
Jesus fucking Christ, good for you, dang it.
I'll cast Wall of Fire. Ignore that psychic damage because I keep forgetting that it does that.
Draw it on the map, I'm not gonna do it looking for it.
Yeah. Where's that draw tool?
It's under the mouse.
You can make it like orange if you want, but make it thick.
Right.
Extra
Yeah,
rock
make it-
and orange.
It's like.
It has
I don't
some
think
straight
that's
line,
straight.
okay.
I don't think that's straight. Hold on.
I'll allow it.
Here, I will use a straight line.
Yeah, good enough. Make it.
Oh, it's about it.
There you go.
Hey, look at that, we made a rectangle, Tom.
Um,
Oh boy!
There you go, straight enough. Okay.
Works for me. All of fire is what, dexterity save on their end?
Yeah. 19. They're wolves. Wolves are usually dexter. Wolves are fast. Wolves aren't fast.
Not against DC 19. God damn you and your D8 for your proficiency.
Yay!
So that's 21 each? Nice.
Yeah. Fire damage.
5 damage. Which they are...
Fireball.
No. Okay.
No.
Math is hard. I used to have like a plugin for calculating damage.
What happened to it?
Yeah, they reel back from the fire, welting out of there. Like you see the snow at the lake's bank begin to like shift as four large beasts dart forth out of hiding. As they shake the snow off their fur, you get the appreciation of their sheer size, much bigger than any dire wolf you've ever witnessed. Their maws easily capable of crushing a horse's skull in one bite. One begins to spring towards the ice lake and chasing where D'Artagnan is, using its claws to dig in and maintaining its balance. The other three turn their bright blue eyes to where encircling pretty much snaps as the largest of their beasts. Takar, you cast and maintain Wall of Fire. That damage applied. Awesome. These wolves are going to... You're going to use dash. I'm going to use dash too. I don't have haste. Excuse me, but you know. Okay. Well, Calder takes his turn, and since you are ushering him, he climbs onto the ice and heaves and shivers, and then looks toward the north, toward the wolf, points, and in a panicked voice screams something at you, D'Artagnan, in a language you don't recognize. Does do you want to control? I shall control snaps.
I can tell you what to do.
Okay. You can control him as a character, like a familiar.
Yeah. So he can't jump over the fire because the fire's too tall.
No, you can't jump, period.
Yes, he can. Standing leap,
Sure.
but he can't do that anyways. Just could I have him intimidate?
You can certainly try.
Sure. Do I just roll a d20?
Nope. You roll his intimidation. So in
Alrighty.
the panic stream, it screeches all those things, trying to intimidate them. Wolves will contest.
Tired.
Failing to intimidate any of them. There are predators who hungrily surround the thing. Do you wish to do anything else? Because intimidate is a free action.
I guess I'll have him go over here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. I apologize. Yeah, that's 40 feet. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Customer smirks and charges up a fireball, casting it at 5th level over first spell casted. Thank you. That's a lot of dice. Jesus.
Gross.
Yeah, it is gross. It's 20-foot radius. Let's see how big can I do this. Casimir, can you put yourself over here, buddy, and then just do an R for me of 20 feet? Thanks. Okay. Cool, it's gonna explode there. Hitting these two. Doesn't quite reach the it doesn't quite reach the third one. I tried so hard, but at least it doesn't reach you, Takar. Don't worry, I'm not stupid about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that is a DC 14 dexterity save or half damage. For wait, can we talk about how I ruled a 3 and a 2 for extra damage? Ugh. Upscaling fireball is not worth it.
Nope, it is not.
Whatever, I just want to see what happens. That's 38 damage, or half if they fail their dexterity saves, which they... One does, one doesn't. 38. Oof. So one of them is bloodied, is in such critical condition that on its next turn, it pretty much begins to run away. When it starts its turn, it takes damage from the firewall, correct? If it ends, or at the end of its turn, right?
I'm pretty sure it's end.
End of turn, so it's gonna run. Unless anybody wishes to do anything to pursue it, it's gonna run. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Half of 38 is... 19. The other one is still...
ends its turn.
Can I whisper to DM? I can. Yep, that's better. I should probably whisper half of myself. So one of them ran away, the other one is steadfast. Casimir is going to take the high ground by using 10 feet here, 10 feet to climb. Yeah, and maintaining it there. Cool. Winter Wolves. I'm coming for you, boy.
Get that lizard.
Has 12 AC. Thin hide. Does it beat a 12? It does. Hitting 4. Failing to knock it prone, nonetheless, it deals 11 piercing damage to your boy. Which is like not much, but still rendering its flesh with its claws. The other one doesn't have enough movement speed to do anything. Fuck them. Alright.
Yeah, so Can I do a legendary action?
No, legendary actions is if you were gonna fight it. I'm gonna remove those afterwards. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I can't give.
yeah,
I cannot give players legendary actions
That makes sense. That's
because
a little
it destroys action economy. And
It's like
I was
whack,
I was
whack.
gonna do combat. That being said, if let me take a look at this. It has a tail whip. I'll add a tail whip attack to its list of attacks it can do. I'll just remove it from legendary actions. Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah.
And grapple is one. Any creature can grapple. I had a boss fight planned out with this creature, but I'll rebalance the lizard beast anyways because now it's your mount. It has to be rebalanced as a mount rather than a boss. So, but that's after the session. For now, just enjoy it as is, without legendary actions. Cool. So that is it. Did its movement. You know, it's gonna use its dash action. Might as well because might as well.
How heavy are those wolves?
What?
How heavy are those wolves?
How big?
Yeah.
4 times your size.
So like, is that thin ice?
I'm working on it. The first time he succeeded on Sluz not to trigger it, and I'm rolling it every turn. I'm just whispering it to GM. So yeah. There's just a lot of things I have to like handle on my end too. Thin ice. You know, I'll rule it 12. These things like weigh like 120 pounds, so 3 to 10.
Tom, my German Shepherd weighs 125 pounds.
Kilograms, I meant.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Sorry.
that's a light puppy.
Alright, so as it dashes forward and leaps off this, it maintains its balance, or tries to. Winter Wolf, please. BC 10. Nice. And it has reached you. It already has reached, it uses action and doesn't have any bonus actions. Nonetheless, it snarls at you, and it's here. D'Artagnan.
All right, so
The ice,
I gotta read.
the ice across it does crack, and you are now standing on it, by the way, too. So,
Okay, so
which
Plus
means that
2
the
to
collective
bonus
weight of you
18.
two is now being contested.
I'm flying, Tom.
You can't
Unless you want
fly
me
and
to be
pull
on the
somebody out
ice.
of the water at the same time. You have to use something below your feet to pull them up as counter. Otherwise,
Right, magic wings. Where is it? Where is it?
You rolled an 8 on your athletics.
Basic. An additional action. Cool. I like to use one action to grab the kid and toss him to the bank.
Sure, tossing over, he's gonna slide across thin ice, so he'll slide extra long. Go ahead and roll me that athletics check for a toss. This is an action. Perfect.
I have 2.
Yes, haste. Perfect. So you slide kid on over to the bank, and he stops right where the snow begins. All throughout his slide, you see the ice crack beneath him, like in a trail.
Right. I would like to use... Can I attack while I'm in the air?
Yeah.
I'd like to use 5 feet of movement to just be above the ice. I would like to use a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Don't do that.
I'm doing it.
Let him do it.
Okay. Just remember,
And-
your haste is concentration, and thunderous smite is concentration.
Oh, is it? Oh, thank you. Don't cast Thunderous Smite, because that would be bad. I just whack the wolf. Does that hit?
Yes. Nice.
There's some big damage.
There you go. Cool.
What's the GM, please? Thank you. Total minus 26.
And I'll just stay here.
Applying damage. Damage applied. Applying status on you. You're still concentrating on haste. Let's do haste something else. Let's do haste to Runny boy. Where is it? Ah, fucking lightning it is. And you are airborne. 5 feet. Okay. It can still reach you, by the way, if you're airborne 5 feet.
I know.
Okay. These things are super tall. They're like 10 feet tall. The card.
Alright. I'm gonna... I guess I gotta drop firewall. You
Okay.
can't move it, can you? No.
No. That'll be
Yeah.
super good.
Should I just be recasting it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop that.
I think if you have meta magic, you can, but like that's sorcerer.
Probably.
Remember we was discussing like making sine waves with this shit? Yeah.
I don't have a jump down attack, but I'm gonna do it anyways
Because it's cool.
because it's cool.
You're gonna yabba dabba do down the lizard beast.
I was gonna jump on top of it and down slam.
Sure.
I'm gonna do a mounting attack for a monster hunter.
Roll to hit with advantage.
Roll the hit with advantage.
Because you're actually jumping down from like 10 feet above it, right on top of it, and it did not see you coming. It was too concentrated on those meaty chops of this new tank, you guys. Ah, we got rid of Home Guard. We have a new tank now.
I'm gonna bring out Platinum Vengeance doing it. Can I do that?
Yeah. No.
Nope.
14 hits.
Sark.
Why do you have psychic damage? Where are you getting psychic damage from?
That's again Divine Strike. First actual attack. First melee attack of a
Okay.
turn.
You should have that checked off, checked on, checked off.
It is.
Okay.
I just keep forgetting that my spells activate it,
Ah, I see.
in the sense.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that hits, and you manage to cleave it right deep into the shoulder. It lets out a yelp, and you recognize the same panic as the first wolf.
Okay. I'm holding on to the sword in it, on top of it.
Nice. You're on top. Yeah. Technically, you cannot end your turn on top of enemies, but we'll
True.
say whatever.
I'd say this is like almost a grapple, but not really.
Even grapples, you can't. You're still. It's fine.
Oh, that's fucking.
Don't
weird.
worry about it. I'm just saying, like,
You're
if
pretty
other DMs don't let you, don't get salty.
Oh no, I understand it completely.
Yeah. I just gave this creature 189 health for some reason. Okay, cool.
This is a
Cool.
big fight.
No.
That big
I
fight.
just accidentally.
I hit it. I hit it again.
Calder does not need initiative for he is safe. I'm just gonna say he's too cold. This child is like blue in the skin.
Multi attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't have one session with it. I'll balance the beast later. This was supposed to be a boss. You know.
No, so wait.
Ark
think
was
it's
here
Matt.
for a second.
What?
Matt came in, left.
Yeah, Matt was here for a hot minute.
I did talk to him earlier. He was like not doing good.
That's fine.
So.
People get sick. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and multi-attack, man.
Bite.
1 bite and 2 bite lands. So go ahead and roll me damage in all of those.
Wait.
And I'm not gonna even bother with poison shit because, yeah, no, apparently you've now learned the food chain. Snapped the wolf's neck in half and is consuming it. Like,
That's
get
my boy.
You get off, like you manage to get off the wolf just in time before snaps its neck and just tosses down the canyon. It's dead.
Okay. I guess you're not a ghost.
Who's a ghost? Snaps?
I was assuming he was a ghost this
I'll get
entire
him to
time for
move.
fun.
Move over here.
Sure, leap down. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yep, he's there.
Oh, I love elevated position casters. They have to elevate range. Yes, baby! Oh baby, 85 feet spells. Let's go. Yeah.
And you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead, and that whole village is burning. Yes.
Accurate.
Okay there, Greg.
How much range would you have on
Red
top
Sparrow.
of Mount Ghakis?
That's not how that works. You still need visual. Magic
Spyglass.
missiles hit by automatic, right?
They hit automatically, yeah.
He's gonna
So you have a
focus.
3, 2, and a 4 to
Yeah.
give to things.
So it's like 5 darts of magic just dispel forth from. the
Oh,
range.
and fucking higher. Yep.
Yep. So he's gonna go ahead and do a total of 22 force damage to this wolf over here as 5 darts just rapid fire, like Machine Gun Kelly, onto this wolf. That is a lot of damage. Oh, that is the fetcher. Do we have any other wolves left? Yeah, down there.
Yeah, the one I'm
Okay.
fighting.
Okay, cool. So, with that done, dash action. I don't even have to dash. 30 feet. I'll guess he'll contest.
Question:
Yes.
When can you use a reaction?
When you have a spell that's a reaction, or when you... Like, when you can use it, not on your turn or on your turn, depending on the condition. If it's a preset condition, not on your turn. If it's a spell, not on your turn, or on your turn if it's a spell that says otherwise.
Cool.
Why? You have to be more specific about the question.
I was gonna ask if I could throw Dan at the wolf,
That's not a
but I
reaction.
feel like that's too much of a
That's
thing. So
that's
yeah.
you should have wasted an action on your turn to prepare that action and do it as a reaction.
Okay, sounds
Yes. That is what you would do. You'd be like, if that wolf approaches anywhere near that child, I'm ready to toss Dan. And then
Sounds
like,
good.
you waste an action on that. Haze is a really good spell. Jesus fucking Christ. How many of those do you have?
good. Two third level slots. I used one on snaps earlier when we were
Jesus.
taking Esmeralda.
Okay, so what do we have here? Strength contest, right? Versus Kaldur. Who wins?
Come on, kid.
Yeah, look at that kid go.
Yes, kid.
So the
You're a
wolf,
god.
wolf bites deep into the kid's leg and manages, for one turn, manages to struggle. The wolf is gonna roll for its weight because it's doing an action on ice. If it rolls 3d10, if it rolls less than a 15, bad news for it. Okay, or more than a 15, bad news for it. Okay, cool. Wait, how does actually let me read this real quick, just so I'm not confusing the two. Thin ice. Dice has a weight of tolerance of yada 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 per... Oh, tolerance. So I'm rolling for tolerance. It's thick ice toward the shallows, I guess. Okay, cool. Good for now. Fetcher. Hello. Make me a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
It's a 10.
It's a
No,
10.
sorry. 11.
Oh, belly. Almost.
Yeah, almost.
So the ice wolf exhales a breath of ice onto you for 17 damage.
Wouldn't that be half damage though?
Correct.
So was that 8?
It's yeah, 8. So for 8, and it's gonna roll to
Okay.
recharge.
It gets to recharge.
Fails to recharge. Okay. So and then it turns to you, D'Artagnan, as it kind of almost flexes on you with this ice breath, like it exhales it. Doesn't damage you that much, but it nonetheless turns to you and begins to speak. Like its maw doesn't move, but its eyes speak to you, and you hear its voice. Stop. Harm not the guardians. Give us the child. In return, we will guide you to great treasures. We will return the child to his settlement, back to his people, and you get to live and leave richer than before. It speaks to you.
How can I trust you, Wolf?
That is your choice. D'Artagnan, your turn.
I'll stop. Take heed to what the wolf is suggesting.
Do you wish to do anything else on your turn?
Tell the card and them to stop if they want to.
Reverberating voice above the ice just kind of echoes onto the car. You can hear him from this distance.
Are they hurting the kid?
Exactly. They say they'll return it to a village.
How do we
and
know?
we'll get riches. They said not to harm the guardian.
Okay. I'm still gonna... How far is the fall from here?
10 feet.
That's damage, right?
None of you who succeed at dexterity save, which so far you've been doing. I just kind of been ruling them for you.
Okay. I'll
But you
jump
can-
down.
It's like 5 DC because you're jumping onto snow. Wow.
What?
Do you want to roll for yourself? Do you want to roll for yourself?
Roll
Well,
it the
that's-
car. Roll it.
You rolled a natural 1, but like you did not roll it for yourself. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
That was advantage. Sorry.
Yeah,
Still
you
close.
managed to land on soft snow. It's quite a layer, so yeah.
Which is 10. And then we'll use the rest of my action to get... That would be here.
What does Elizabeth do?
Tell him to stand down.
Roll persuasion against Gasimir's.
All right.
That is a 15 DCA. Saving throws, persuasion.
Casimir, fucking roll lower, baby. Roll lower.
Should have been charisma.
Neither of those are lower.
No, that's charisma. Hold on. It's a charisma contest. That's a natural 20. So Casimir does not believe the wolf's words, and he's gonna attempt to save the child by repeating his last attack with a barrage of so many character sheets. Barrage of magic missiles and fifth level. Because that's what he would do. That is 13 plus 9. Okay. So despite our words, this Winter Wolf nonetheless grapples the child and at half speed begins to drag it. Half speed sucks ass. Okay, cool. Drag it away. D'Artagnan. The other wolf is holding its action.
Why are you hurting the child?
It doesn't feel like talking.
You should leave while you have the chance, Wolf. I go over here.
Do me a DC strength save, please. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hit. 16. Okay, cool. So its claws as he tried to attempt to fly away. It attempts to do a protected attack as a reaction, and it misses.
I thought he wasn't gonna attack me.
You thought?
That.
It
Fuck that! I
lied.
fly back over. I fuck that. I fly back over with my exaggerated movement speed, and I fucking whack it.
Okay. Not everything always tells the truth, dude. That hits.
Oh, to feel the fucking truth.
That hits. That is a total of 26 damage. As it yelps back at you. And we're back into combat. Try to bargain. It worked for a turn. It's gonna use all its guile, dude.
Weird
cool.
ass telepathic wolves. Fucking
Yep.
better ice breath.
Better fucking bullshit ice breath. Can I whisper, please? Thank you. Total minus 26 damage that you just caused it. Oof. It is bloodied. Cool. Takar.
Hey.
You have to wait for me to call your turns, eh? Roll me 3d10s, please.
2d10s.
What is your weight?
Just straight?
What is your weight?
High.
Oh, rough.
What is
really high?
Can you tell me a specific weight, please? On your sheet.
It says 300 pounds.
Well, it's not. Okay, so that spot has a threshold of 60. So how much did you move?
I moved a total of, I think it was 25 to get here. Or 20.
So you lose all your movement as you fall through the ice
Oh fuck.
into frigid waters.
I'll
still have my
get
action,
snaps. I'll get snaps to come
You're still
over.
close enough to hit the wolf, the shins of it, but you're in frigid water.
Cut his foot off the car.
I am going to stab it with the cool. Hold on though, I'm gonna cast this. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna stab with the Reminiscing.
Misses.
Dang.
I was gonna make it with
much.
disadvantage because you're in water, but even with disadvantage, it misses.
That's it.
All right, Beast and Beauty.
Gonna skadoodle snaps over onto the land still, not in the ice. He's gonna put out his tail for the car to grab onto.
Okay,
Cool. The thing.
as a prepared action, yes.
Anything got range on snaps to not fall through the ice?
Got a long ass neck.
I know we got a long ass neck, but I think he's only got to reach 5 feet.
Oh.
Nope. Bite has reached 10 feet. I bite. There's a 9
Giraffe
hit.
Chomps. It misses.
Tragic.
This wolf was MVP.
That's all Snaps got.
That's fine. Casimir, please. My boy. Fireball across the ice. That's a good idea. I'm out of spell slots for that. Okay. Yeah, just level 1, please. Okay. And I love how it automatically hits, so I don't have to do math. It just hits.
It hits. It's one of my favorite spells. and
It's
if
like
I
it's like
ever-
when you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's because there's an ability that wizards get later where they can choose a level 1 spell and they make it a cantrip.
Ooh, that's nice.
And it's just like magic missile.
Magic. Yeah.
You just literally. I had a game where all I did was make spell scrolls of magic missile. It was great.
Takar, you may attempt an attack of opportunity with disadvantage if you want to waste your reaction.
Yep. I'll disadvantage stab it with the cool Remora's hands.
Hits.
Does a 14. And it still has blinding smite.
Jesus.
So we'll pop that.
What's the total damage? Just give it to me.
It is the 11 radiant. 18, 20, 23.
23?
With
Awesome.
7 of it being fire.
Noted. Alright, cool. So this thing is blood as well. All wolves are fucking blood at this point. Not their day, but they're... so at this point, they are going to... Nothing. It's Rutanian. Sorry.
Hi.
I skip
I'm
turns.
gonna I'm gonna attack the wolf again.
One hits.
Cool.
Okay,
And
so
then I would. Oh yes.
you fail to kill it. It is in very bad condition. Very, very bad condition, Jesus. But with that natural one, hitting, you fumble, and you hit the ice right beside you. Just doing a normal dexterity save. DC 10. Nice. You managed to step over yonder before the ice beneath your feet crackles, sending the wolf down into the icy abyss below.
Would like to use my second action to throw Dan at the other wolf.
God, haste sucks. Go on.
What do I roll for that? Just normal roll?
The normal attack roll, yeah. It's just range is the same thing as. It's not within 60 feet, though. That's the maximum throwing range for Dan, I believe.
Shit biscuits.
Yeah.
Can I move?
You can throw it at the ice. Just kidding. What?
Could I move? Nah,
Yeah,
it should be
sure.
in range now. Yeah, it's in range now.
And this is you then pretty that because of course. Yeah, go ahead. Roll that
There's
attack.
a 22 hit.
Yep. You are slaughtering it. Still standing, but wounded. Okay, cool. 5 more turns. 5 more turns till haste goes down. The car. So you can get out of there without losing your movement speed because you have the tail of snaps.
All right,
So any direction you
You
want, just you don't lose movement speed going there.
just get there,
It's pretty much yeah, it hoists you. Yeah.
and I will do a bit. Oh, it doesn't remove my movement speed, right?
What is?
Getting up here.
No.
So then,
Mhm.
Woo! Without the thing, I'm just gonna stab with the cool rimmer and thing. Does a 12 hit?
It manages to like dodge right into it.
Oh,
It tries to predict your movement and then you stab it right where it is. What's the
for
total
that
weight?
much damage.
What?
That's a lot. 19.
With the psychic?
Yeah,
Nice.
once per turn.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
I just stab it. It dodged into my stab.
Right between the eyes.
Nothing real cool, just that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think it more like Predator style. You stab it and rip it in half above your head. But like,
No, because I'm a lucky person. So
Alright.
it just dodged sideways and I stabbed it.
I'll get Snaps to stay there before he fucking collapses on the ice.
Casimir is out of range, so he's just gonna do the most cool thing ever, and he's gonna run. On this turn, unless anybody does anything else, the last wolf runs. No, I mean, like, you can't really do anything. He just runs, just eats out there. He's much faster than any of you, even with haste. Actually, that's a lie. What the fuck am I talking about? You have double action.
Yeah, I have like
Do you
also
spare it?
140 moves.
To expedite, do you spare? Let it go. It has 5 health left. Doesn't matter what you do to it. With all the action economy catching up to it, you'll kill it. What do you do?
Can I like cut its ear off before it leaves
Sure.
without killing it?
Sadistic.
Why?
Do me sleight of hand. That's all.
Oh god.
Make it DC 10. Nice. So as it leaps away, you just throw down. It boomerangs around. You catch it in your other hand, and then like arcing across, flipping is like its ear, and you just catch it into your first hand. As it just runs away. Why? I don't know, Trent, but he does it.
Or remembers us.
Yeah.
It's just gonna try to get revenge now.
That's fine. We'll know what's it. I toss the ear aside. I don't want it.
Okay, that was just a statement.
It was exactly just a statement. Fly back over.
All right.
Oh no! See, I wanted their pelts, and now I have two.
Right. So go ahead and roll me survival checks for all spells if you so wish. Go ahead. Good job, guys. You rescued Cal, the boy who. Let me
Did you
just read
speak
my
any
notes.
common, kid?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just read my notes. It's like a branching path. Good job, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Roll
We did one
survival
good thing this entire session.
for both pelts.
No, that natural 20 will do. You got 2 wolf belts. It seems that that the barbaric spirit riots within you, and you gain proficiency at skinning shit. Anyways, if the PC's rescue Calder. So what happens next? You guys are like over yonder. You've proceeded over here. Let me just. Frozen Lake. You're here. The boy speaks a foreign tongue, which sounds druidic nature, but upon realizing that you don't understand him, he turns to D'Artagnan, who recognizes as a species, and he starts to speak to you, D'Artagnan, in a dialect of Draconic that sounds broken, ancient, but comprehensible nonetheless. He introduced himself as Caldur. Show
The hand
players.
of greeting to Kaldor.
He shakes it. He seems quite familiar with the ways, whatever it is that a handshake in Draconic is. He seems quite familiar with it.
I introduce myself and my companions.
Thank
Hey.
you. Both. All 3 of you? As he points to Casimir, who's slowly working his way down the ledge.
I go back up the ledge to get my skull.
No.
Oh,
So-
you hear from the top.
Yeah, he shares with you a fragmented and terrifying version of the attack that took his mother's life the previous evening. Those tracks you were tracking belonged to him. He, attempted to run, pursued by the beast, lost it only to gain, to have his scent be caught by the wolves. He describes the being you were first tracking, the one with the giant paws, as a giant wolf with a stinger like a scorpion's. But being a child of 10, he may be overblowing this, or he may be too shocked. You're not too sure. Nonetheless,
Poison makes sense to it.
yeah, some things make sense, nonetheless. You've never heard of such a creature before, but, God knows what horrors Boromir
God, I'm
holds.
getting flashbacks from the Guardian from Dark Souls, but that's like a lion.
It's a chimera.
Yeah.
Finally,
Or Manticore. Sorry.
he
Yeah.
turns to both of you after revealing this manticore-like creature, and he asks you to escort him back to his home. How he pronounces it, Yadrag.
I open the map. I hover back and down to him, and I open the map.
So he looks over the map, smiles, and despite everything, despite him trying to keep warm and shivering, he laughs. And he says a phrase most curious in that tongue of that broken Draconic of along the lines of like, no maps lead to Yadrag. To go to Yadrag, you find and brave the path. I can lead you there.
Looks like we have to follow the kid to car.
Sounds good. I'm gonna map where we go.
We are a hidden people. We have been protected. No maps nor magic can scry on us. This kid is, if I describe him, he's dressed in like barbaric, primordial, almost druidic clothes with
Yeah.
bones adoring him. Kind of like what D'Artagnan aspired to be if he wasn't a knight. Yeah. He doesn't know the exact way home because of the nature of Yaitarak, but knows that you must travel Like, not with a path that's on the map. West here, east there. But he knows of an overgrown woods that is kind of like the start point, the entry point to that realm, so to speak. Through a forest, you will walk, and the entrance is thus hidden behind a frozen waterfall amid an ancient ruin further on. I'll be using the map as kind of a point to your progress, but not as a literal being like, you are here. In terms of a map, you have entered the southern hilllands. God knows where you are at this point.
Like how it's colder in the south than it is in the north.
Well, South Pole, dude.
South Pole.
Also, we're going
also
upwards.
elevation. It's not so much polarity.
Yeah,
It's
Hunter's brain kind of like skews parts of actual things that work, and then like there's like, oh yeah, that's a thing too. Don't mind me.
It's okay. It's a concussion.
yeah, which will last you another 3 weeks.
Fuck yeah! What does that give me again?
Make it a feat, man.
Negative on wisdom?
I don't want to have to look up every little thing.
That's okay. I'll double check at the end of session to make sure I have it
Thanks.
for next session.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's disadvantage on wisdom stuff.
I'm sure
Yes,
too, but I
that's
don't want
what
to
it was.
guesstimate. There's an exact science to it, and just make
Yeah.
it a feat on your character sheet. I don't want to have to track everything. That being said, guys, it is now 10:50. Do we want to call it?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, I figured as much. This was really fun. I tried to make it more roleplay heavy. I mean, even though there was combat. But I think 11 o'clock is a good time, especially for Hunter, because it's midnight for him. I need to eat something. I need to eat all day. But
That's awful.
this is a good point to end it with rescuing Kyle. This is all still part of D'Artagnan's arc, by the way.
For fuck's sake.
all of this. But I think we'll be able to explain to the party what they missed if we just kind of stop here. We didn't really
We
miss. They didn't miss anything.
Esmeralda's dead. Just tell them Esmeralda's dead and not tell them she's actually still alive. And they're like, oh, what? She's alive. Oh my god.
I mean, did you look on the Facebook chat?
Tom said may or may not have.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
a
Tom's
heavy
answer.
indication saying we
Which is
killed her.
Tom's like, we did it.
Yeah. I mean, look, dude, she died. I mean, dead ass. Technically speaking, if I was going by Raw, you can't revive NPCs. But
No.
that being said, Raise Dead should work on NPCs.
Yes.
Yes, so doesn't matter either way. I think stopping at the frozen lake is a good stopping point. And if you guys have any questions now, I can hang out for another 10 minutes before the session ends and answer them.
Nice, dude.
No,
Good.
you're not holding me. I'm just aloof for this.
I snacked so hard this D&D session, I'm ashamed of myself.
Don't be ashamed. Fucking
I
God
ate
forbid you
all
have.
of my beef jerky.
God forbid you have human emotions. In terms of Lizard Beast of Barrett's Mire, I'm gonna rebalance him because you are awesome as a character already. You have haste, you have multi-attack, you already have
Yeah.
all this stuff. Giving you like a being with 3 attacks and legendary actions, I'm just like, no. That was supposed to be a boss fight. That was supposed to be like a 3-part contester with skill checks to see if you can animal handle this thing, with a big reveal that like, oh, the axe. But I was like, I don't feel like doing a challenge rating 7 combat after Baba Lysaga, because that's gonna take 3 hours. Yeah. And before that, I had more plans with it regarding the Void. I was like, that doesn't make sense without more players. But anyway, you guys have a new beast to hunt, anyways. So, and who knows? Maybe I'll bring Ushag into this because that part was improvised.
Oh my god. Fucking please.
I
that'll be
did. I
great.
just forgot to mention her, and I was like, no, she's gone now. She doesn't have
Fucking-
pants. Why? We don't talk about it.
Ushag, butt naked.
Through
Half butt naked.
the highlands of Barovia in the snow.
She's just fine with it because she's a barbarian.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you mean it's cold out?
What do you mean?
There's quite the breeze, though. Ushak, please. Wear pants.
Yeah. God, makes me wish you guys had a ranger to track people so you can roleplay being more specific. Like you find like a yellow snow spot, ranger comes up to it, like puts 2 fingers in it, licks it, female, orc. Been here like 2 days ago, like, you know. Eat some asparagus.
Needs
my
to eat
God.
more vegetables.
Yeah, you need to eat more vegetables.
You just hear in the winter like, Ushag only eats meat.
I love how you guys like steadily using your hoard of like your treasure hoards from the bag of forever or whatever things, unlimited space. I forgot what it's called.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding things. You're just slowly using up your riches just to resurrect people over and over again because you keep fucking up. It's like,
Yep.
oh my god, I can't believe that was such a good. That was like the best case scenario could have happened with a tower when it came to our campaign. I was like so not like ready to run it. I was like, there's no point to it. And they're like, hey Strahd, we killed your wife, we killed your would-be mom, and we killed your partner's tower. Did we got your attention yet? But cool shit. I would say that's about it. Unless you guys have any questions.
Nope, all good.
All right, everybody, say goodbye to the camera.
Goodbye.
I'm so proud of you not saying the N-word for this entire session.